FM HD2, New York.
That's all the time that we have. I'll talk to you again during the first intermission. Coming up next, it'll be Alex Thomas and Dave Starman. They've got the call of the Rangers and the Ducks, the world's most famous arena. New York Rangers hockey on ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network continues right after this timeout. Enjoy the game, everybody.
This has been New York Rangers game night. Rangers hockey is coming right up on the MSG Radio Network.
Can you access quality health insurance? Yes, New York. Can you get help enrolling from a real person? Yes, New York. Is time running out to get covered? Yes, New York. Don't risk being uninsured for 2026. Say yes to quality health insurance from New York State of Health. Enroll or renew by December 15th for January 1st coverage. Visit nystateofhealth.ny.gov or call 1-855-355-5777.
Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Accord, Civic, CR-V, or HR-V. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.99% APR on a 2025 Accord or a 2026 CR-V, a 4.99% APR on a 2026 Civic, or a 3.49% APR on a 2026 HR-V.
Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic Si and Type R.
When your team's best players have all been traded and the latest pick is overrated, just raise a glass with a friend or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. May your team be great and your picks be true, and if it falls apart, you'll know what to do. Just raise a glass with a fan or two and tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. It's a crazy world, so what do? You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do. Hey! Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume, imported by William Grant & Sons, Inc.
Every unforgettable Rangers moment is built on passion, precision, and legacy. The same qualities that define London Jewelers. For 100 years, London Jewelers has helped generations celebrate life's biggest wins, from engagements and anniversaries to milestones that last forever. Because true brilliance isn't just seen, it's felt, shared, and passed on. From luxury jewelry to fine timepieces, London Jewelers is where moments become memories that last a lifetime. London Jewelers, celebrating 100 years of excellence. Visit London Jewelers at any of their 6 locations.
This is New York Rangers hockey.
Up top for Schneider, shot, scores! Might have been tipped in front by J.T. Miller with 2:49 to go, and the Rangers go up 3-0.
This is New York Rangers hockey.
Doan across McLeod, shoots, and a save made by Shesterkin, who hangs on.
This is New York Rangers hockey.
Off the draw, this is sent down the ice, off the stick of Dahlin, bullseye. 4-0 Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. New York Rangers hockey starts right now. Now here's Dave Starman, and with the play-by-play, here's Alex Thomas.
Madison Square Garden, the site on a Monday night as the New York Rangers welcome the Anaheim Ducks to town alongside Dave Starman and Alex Thomas. And Dave, let's jump right in by taking a step back to Saturday night in maybe the most emotional win of the season for the Rangers. They erased deficits of 3-0 and 4-2, win 5-4 here at home. If you're New York, how do you build off a win like that, riding that high coming into tonight?
You have to be professional and stay even-keeled about it. It's a huge win. It's a huge emotional jolt. There's no question about it. But if you put all your eggs in that basket of, big comeback, won a big game, that kind of thing, and you linger on it, it becomes counterproductive. So you've got to take the lesson out of it of no loss of focus, but you also take the other part out of it, and that is they were playing really well. They got caved in for a bit and then managed to come back, and they managed to come back because of the fact that they're already established in the game that they can play with a really good team. To me, that's what it is about tonight. You pick up where you left off in terms of you continue to play well against a very good team, which they've been able to do throughout the year.
Speaking of tonight, obviously one of the big headlines is the other side, the Anaheim Ducks. They make their only appearance of the season here tonight to the Garden, but the headline in that is the return of 2 former Rangers, former captain Jacob Trouba, and of course Chris Kreider. So Dave, you mentioned in the pregame tonight, you got to play against the Anaheim Ducks, not against Kreider and Trouba. How do you kind of handle the emotion of what this night is going to be on both sides?
I think that listen, we all remember when, well, you don't, but I mean, some of us remember when Eddie Jockman came back and the whole crowd chanted Eddie, and it turned into a referendum on why do we get rid of Eddie Jockman. I think the Rangers have done a very good job in managing it along the lines of, hey, this was a great player for us. We needed a change. The change was made. We now have a new team. I think for the players, it's really important that they don't get caught up in a lot of that. And I think for the crowd, once they acknowledge that Trouba and Kreider are here, keep the focus on playing the game. 2 points, much more important than 2 alumni.
And this is a very good Anaheim team, a team that is very different than what we've seen in the last couple of years, Dave. This team's got skill at every level.
It's scary what this team looks like. Mike Sullivan was talking this morning to us up at the practice ring about this team could have staying power for about a decade. They've got a Hall of Fame coach, Joel Quenneville. They've got skill all over the place, down the middle between Leo Carlson, Mason McTavish, Ryan Strome, and Ryan Poehling, who was a first-round pick of the Montreal Canadiens. They are stacked down the middle. They got speed on the wings. They got size. They got a guy like Cutter Gauthier who will shoot the puck any chance he can. Solid in goal. This team's got a lot of weapons, and they are spread out really well.
19-12-1 this season, Dave. They are second in the Pacific Division, just 2 points behind Vegas. They are 2 up on their regional rival, the LA Kings, and 3 up on the back-to-back Western Conference champion, Edmonton Oilers. All right, a lot of emotion in the building tonight. We're going to get to this real quick. Mika Zibanejad not in the lineup tonight. He's going to be a healthy scratch. He'll be back in tomorrow, according to Coach Mike Sullivan.
I really like the way Mike Sullivan explained it this morning. He broke the team rule. They had a conversation. And it was along the lines of, and listen, anybody out there who's a parent can understand this, it's along the lines of, if I let this slide, what happens next? And they both mutually agreed this is the course of action, and this is it. And the Rangers will play without him, and they'll move on.
And they will get Matt Rempe back into the lineup tonight for the first time since October 23rd against San Jose. Let's go down to ice level for the national anthem, and when we return, it's puck drop between the Ducks and the Rangers. First of 2 between these two this season.
The United States Park Police. And here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome back Grammy Award-winning baritone, John Brancy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, John Brancy.
When it's game time, it's Tully time. The opening puck drop brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the all-new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Alongside Dave Starman, I'm Alex Thomas from the Garden. Rangers in their home blues tonight with Igor Shesterkin in goal to our broadcast right. They will attack from right to left here in period number 1. The Ducks will go from left to right in front of Lucas Dostal. They are in their road white uniforms with the orange shoulder, the old Mighty Duck logo on the front. Great change going back to this. The Duck road uniforms with the black lettering in the orange numbers with the gold outline.
I kind of like their original uniforms. Remember when the Ducks first came into the league?
Oh, it's the best.
Those were phenomenal.
And it's eggplant and jade, I want to say.
Yeah, this combination's a little...
It's getting there. Schneider up ahead for Alexis Lafreniere as the Rangers start in their own zone, picked up by Trocheck right to left.
If I won't wear it as a tie, it's not a good color combo.
All right, that's good to know. This is Panarin, walks into the sun, he shoots, saved by Dostal, picked up Gavrikov. Up to the left wing point, that's going to get around Lafreniere out to center ice. Strome pressuring him. And for the first time, we call Jacob Trouba's name. Gets it to Chris Kreider, drops it, shot, save Shesterkin on the bid from another former Ranger, Frank Vetrano. Strome, Vetrano, Kreider, and Trouba out all on the ice at the same time. That's 4 former Rangers. Trocheck drops it back.
Strome had some career numbers playing here. He was terrific as a Ranger.
Strome, of course, coming over from Edmonton, originally a New York Islander draft choice. Connor Sherry drops it up top. Shot from Miller and a save by Dostal. Kicked into the right wing corner.
3 quality shots, 2 by the Rangers, 1 by Anaheim so far to start this game here in the first minute.
Miller banks it off the right wing boards. This is Borgen, swing and a miss, able to stay with it, play it down the right wing boards. Moved up ahead for Frank Vetrano, had 2 shots on Saturday and a 4-1 loss against the Devils in Newark. Shesterkin turned it over, played off the side of the net, puck at the top of the blue paint, moved away by Borgen. Kept in at the line by the Ducks, who set things up, set out in front. It's knocked away and picked up by Miller. Had it poked off his stick by Zellweger. And moved out to center where Will Cooley will tap this into the Anaheim zone.
One of the better qualities about JT Miller's game is his composure under pressure in areas that are dangerous like the front of the net. And he made a really nice clear there under pressure to get the Rangers out of trouble.
Carried down the right wing side. Kreider plays it up to the line. This is kept in by Ian Moore. Shot on the traffic. Blockered away by Shesterkin. Comes to the left wing circle. Shot and toward the goal by Beckett Seneca. He kind of got stuck on it. Ian Moore's shot went off of Brett Berard. Brodzinski trying to clear it. Noah Laba trying to clear it. Zellweger takes a tumble down to the ice. Right wing side. Kreider a low shot. And it's gloved down by Shesterkin, who hangs on with 2:02 to go. Or 2:02 gone by, I should say, here in period 1.
Chris Kreider with a really good couple of shifts to start the game. Opens up and then comes right back out for another quick shift. Rangers with a couple of real good chances. Panarin had 1 as he attacked the line, coming down the left wing side, cut inside and got a chance. Shortly after that, Kreider and Vetrano combined for a real good opportunity and a strong blocker save by Shesterkin. And the Rangers come back with another one. Good action early on as both teams go to the net and both teams looking to try to capitalize on some second chances.
Trocheck wins the D-zone draw. It's golfed up ahead by Gavrikov to center. Panarin, Lafreniere picked up Jackson Lacombe and steered in by Mikhail Granlund, who was signed as a free agent on July 1 by the Ducks. He had a resurgent year with San Jose last year, and then was unbelievable for Dallas down the stretch after they acquired him around the deadline. He was terrific for the Stars. Granlund popped over his stick left wing side. Gavrikov in the feed from Schneider off the skates of Vetrano into the left wing quarter. Granlund chasing after it. Schneider turned it over. Lacombe drops it. Troy Terry. Now Vetrano is shot and getting a piece of it with the right pad, which is Shesterkin. Loose puck picked up. Trocheck up ahead for Lafreniere. Got it around Lacombe. Now Panarin one-on-one against Trouba. Panarin a shot rises over the blocker of Dostal and comes up to the blue line where it's picked up by Troy Terry.
See what both teams are doing. They're loading up early, getting the big lines out there for a good couple of shifts early on in this game.
You hear the pop from the crowd. That's because Matt Rempe is back out there and he's working on Jacob Trouba behind the Anaheim goal. Puck will pop loose. Borgen a big drive, and it was blocked on the way in. Borgen right wing side trying to keep this in. It's sent out to center. Knocked down by Soucy. Banked it around Terry. Up ahead Rempe. Carrick back to Soucy. Rempe first action since the 23rd of October. A game here against San Jose. Baling overskated it. Gets it back quickly. Plays it up ahead. Ryan Strome will dump it in left wing side. Soucy. Bumped by Ross Johnston down low. Carrick working now. Carrick, Soucy in there for New York. Baling and Johnston in there for the Ducks in the right wing corner. Carrick able to dig it free. Picked up by Borgen. Right wing side. Will Borgen up ahead. Tapped in by Sherry. And he'll go into the left wing corner of the Ducks zone. Dostal will leave it for Gudis.
Soucy buried Paling in the corner. That's a little Minnesota-Duluth on St. Cloud State rivalry renewed.
Icing waved off. Puck was tipped. Shesterkin will play it up ahead for Sherry. Trying to get it around Leo Carlson. He does out to center Killorn. Now Carlson moving left to right on the left wing side. Left the puck behind. It was off the stick of Sherry. In behind the Ranger goal. Vakanainen steers it up ahead. JT Miller trying to spin away from Leo Carlson plays it right wing side. Matthew Robertson had 2 assists on Saturday. Out to center ice, tapped in by Sherry. And the Rangers will make changes with the puck in the right wing corner of their offensive zone. Ian Moore plays this up ahead for Leo Carlson. Right wing side, Killorn went off of Gavrikov. Centering pass off a Ranger. Backdoor feed for Carlson. Missed the mark, and it's moved up ahead by Brett Berard on the left wing side. He's got Laba with him. There's the pass. Went off of a duck just inside of the Anaheim zone. It was Ian Moore. Got to golf that in. On the left wing was Cutter Gauthier. Second opportunity he does. Gavrikov to the right of the goaltender, Shesterkin out to center. Settled down by Kreider.
Cutter Gauthier he's just a hockey player. He shoots the puck, can play hard. He's a miniature version of Kreider with probably better hockey sense off the hop. I love the way Gauthier plays the game.
Berard's shot misses by the blocker of Dostal. Comes into the right wing corner. Lafreniere, left wing side. He's knocked down to the ice by Trouba, and there's going to be a penalty as Mason McTavish touches up with 14:46 to go. And the Rangers going to get the game's first power play, and it's Jacob Trouba, the former Ranger captain, who will go as we'll take the call.
Anaheim, number 65, 2-minute minor, tripping.
I used to joke with Red Berenson, his coach at the University of Michigan, that he's going to be a better pro than collegiate because of the way he hit in college. He couldn't stay out of the penalty box. At the NHL level, he's established himself as a physical force. Here, he was trying to step into Lafreniere, but he extended with his elbow with Lafreniere in an exposed position. Rangers power play 1 gets an opportunity here. Zibanejad was quarterbacking it. He is out tonight. They are still going with 5 forwards, and Will Cooley will replace Zibanejad on the unit.
They win the draw left wing side. This is Panarin. He fanned on the pass to Lafreniere, and it's lifted out to center ice.
We got to be careful with Anaheim. Anaheim fronts up really well. 2 up, 2 back. Toe cap's always up ice, looking to see where they can make a play. They'll give you a little space behind them, but they pressure up really well.
5 shorthanded goals this year for the Ducks. They are tied for second in the National Hockey League, trailing only Los Angeles, who has 6 as Dostal plays it up ahead. Kept in right wing side by Panarin. He's got Miller on the left wing. That's where he'll go with it. Miller, left wing circle to the line. Panarin across right wing side. Shot toward the goal. Off of Cooley. Sat in the blue paint. Picked up by Paling. He'll create a little bit of clean air and send it down the length of the ice.
Cooley and Miller are both left-handed shots. Normally Miller will play on the off wing there like you saw him do the other night. But Miller is a safer option playing on his wing, the left side, than Cooley is.
Rangers back into the Anaheim zone, but it's turned over. Vetrano trying to play it up the left wing side. He's got Kreider inside the Rangers zone. Ducks are onside. Pavel Mityukov trying to send it to the left wing for Kreider. Pass too far ahead of him. Vetrano leaned on by Lafreniere. Good job by Anaheim here as they take the penalty time down to 50 seconds.
Now, when the second unit gets out there, I was talking to Connor Sheary about it this morning. He said, we know we've got probably 50. We get 1 breakout, 1 entry, and 1 look. And we want to make it count.
Brodzinski down the right wing side. Puck is turned over. Moved up ahead by the Ducks. Dropped back by Gauthier. Now sent up ahead by Ratko Gudas. All the way down the ice on to Shesterkin with the final 25 seconds of the Ranger power play here. Gavrikov to Sherry on his left. He enters into the Anaheim zone. Drifts over to the right wing side. Sherry pulls up to the line. Gavrikov left wing. Brodzinski is shot off the stick of Dostal. And the skates of Ian Moore, who's knocked down to the ice by Taylor Radish. Laba in there as well. Radish gets it to Brodzinski. Right wing, one-timer. And a save made by Dostal on the bid from Sherry. Sherry down low for Radish. It popped off of his backhand. Up the left wing boards, Brodzinski trying to feed it down low. That's off of Ian Moore and down the ice, and that'll do it. So the Ducks get the kill. But Dave, at the end of that power play, the Rangers with a couple of chances on young Lucas Dostal, who's emerged quietly, in my opinion, is one of the better goalies in the NHL.
Yeah, no question. Dostal made a couple of big saves, but I love what the Rangers do here. Miller wound up staying on as he got stuck out there after that last change to get the second unit on. A couple of really good opportunities, one-timers from Brodzinski, a couple of good zone entries by Connor Sheary. This second unit's going to make some hay as they keep moving along here.
Puck in the right wing corner. Lafreniere trying to dig it free. Jackson Lacombe there for the Ducks. Panarin gets it to Borgen. Now Soucy shot in the traffic. Dostal never saw it. It whizzed by his blocker. Back to the line. This is Borgen. Down low, intercepted by Lacombe. He moves up in the left wing side. Jackson Lacombe able to get around Panarin. Enters into the Rangers zone. Chips it around Borgen. Soucy chasing. Plays it on the backhand. Up ahead for Will Borgen. Right wing side. Out to center ice. Pass for Panarin. Broken up by Ratko Gudas. He'll gain center and dump this into the New York zone. Kreider and Borgen come together. Loose puck, Soucy, now for Borgen. Played up ahead, Lafreniere. Was bumped by Mintyukov. Puck didn't get out. Trocheck's second chance out to center ice. Mintyukov trying to play it back for Beckett Seneca. Alexis Lafreniere was dumped down in the neutral zone. He was looking for a call, perhaps. None forthcoming. Gudas in front of his own goal.
He was also checking license plates to see who need them. Keep an eye on that one as we go along.
License plates, I like that one. Mason McTavish down low.
It's a New York thing.
All right. Played up the right wing side, knocked down by Connor Sherry. He too had 2 assists on Saturday night. Schneider, Miller, who scored twice for the Rangers in that win. Will Cooley gets it to Matthew Robertson, bottom of the left wing circle. Now Miller, Sherry, return feed for Miller, and what a save by Joe Stahl. Robertson on the right wing side, hopped over the stick of Sherry. Miller's pass to the line, off the stick of Kreider and out.
Sherry has just got one of the most trustworthy pair of hands and an ability to process offensive options really quickly, and he made 2 beautiful plays there.
That puck is up and out of play with 11:03 to go. Reminder to tune in to the Rangers' first intermission, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. And we are going to keep it here at the Garden with 11:03 to go in period number 1. As you're listening to the New York Rangers and Anaheim Ducks, and let's toss it down the ice level.
When you found out the Rangers picked you,
I was thrilled, great original 6 organization, just absolutely ecstatic.
give me an idea of your style.
I like to bring a lot of speed to my game.
Kreider races toward the net.
I think I'm a good two-way player.
Like Kreider, Rangers take it away.
I like to bring a lot of heart.
The first ever Mr. Ranger Award. Congratulations, Chris Kreider.
I think I bring consistency as well.
It's number 50. Kreider scores. What a moment for the youngster.
He looks to be like he's one of the guys now.
He scores! Chris Kreider ties the game. Kreider breaks in.
Rangers fans, welcome back to Madison Square Garden, Chris Kreider.
Well, you could hear the pop during warm-ups, Dave, when Chris Kreider came out onto the ice tonight, his first game back here in New York as a member of the Anaheim Ducks. And
a tribute to the former Ranger, who is now an Anaheim Duck, Chris Kreider.
And listen to this. Garden crowd go absolutely nuts. And I just want to make a quick note and reiterate how impactful his presence here has been over the years. You have the media below us here, Steve. They got off their phones and on the job, they were taking a video of that. Just a great presentation up on the Jumbotron here at this beautiful arena. So, I mean, that just shows the impact right there. When do you ever see that?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Very emotional. And you know what? I think only certain players deserve that, and they got the right one here in this game tonight. And you know what? Jacob Trouba could be a candidate for something like this too, because he was a big part of the Rangers' success when he was here. Puck sent up the center ice. Rangers knock it down. We have no score near the halfway point of the first period, and the puck is thrown. It goes out of play.
Hey, Ducks fans, save time and avoid the crowds by grabbing a holiday pack for every Ducks fan on your list. The pack includes tickets to multiple games, along with a cozy fleece that you can wear at the rink all season long. Plus, the free game offer has been extended for the holidays. Purchase your pack before December 21st, and you'll receive an additional matchup. Visit AnaheiMDucks.com/holidays.
And you know what? Speaking of Trouba, you know he's going to be an important part of this Anaheim success coming seasons. He's out at center ice right now, matched up with another number 65. How about that? That is Brett Berard. Anaheim gets the puck, feeds it out towards center ice, and a little backhand shot in deep by Vetrano.
Well, it's one thing when you have speed, but right there, we just saw that you just can't give it to the goalie on the forechecks. I saw it earlier, and once again, if you have speed with Leo and Cutter Gauthier, as we saw, creating havoc and creating that turnover, that's one thing, but when you don't have F1 and F2 close, it just makes their breakout that much easier.
Carson Soucy back with the puck, headed in the Anaheim side of center, went back behind his own line, firing it down the ice. Anaheim there to take over. We have no score past the halfway point of the period. Here comes New York on the move, a shot. It just met Joe Stoll's goal stick. Now behind the net, a pileup there on the goal line. Ross Johnston getting into it there, along with one of the Ranger players behind the net. A big pileup there on the board now. Ross Johnston is there as things get a little more physical. Shot high, slot, glove. Like it was just so easy by Lukas Dostal. And now we have some words being exchanged there. Out at the circle to the left of Dostal, and the officials and the players for both teams get between them.
Well, guess who? It's Ross Johnson and Matt Rippe.
Yep.
I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon.
Nope, not at all. And by the way, Rippe's not even listed on their roster for tonight. Just thought I'd throw that in. Timeout, no score first period. And you're listening to us on Duckstream, powered by TuneIn. We're right back.
The year-end clearance sale is going on now at your helpful Honda dealers. Honda cars, SUVs, and trucks are on clearance during Happy Honda Days. Save thousands on a new Honda today with 0.99% financing. 2025 Accords, Pilots, and Ridgelines are on clearance. Plus, see big savings on the full Honda line, like financing as low as 0.99% APR on a new 2025 Ridgeline. Don't miss Happy Honda Days. Search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 1/5/26.
Since 1894, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water has been there for you, with naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp taste, sourced from springs in and west of the Rockies, refreshing our everyday moments, and now proudly hydrating the Anaheim Ducks. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, an independent American watch brand proudly owned and operated in Southern California. Designed, engineered, tested, and hand-assembled in the USA, Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American-built movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That is lineagewatchco.com.
Become an Orange Alliance member today. You'll get the best seats, best savings, and best benefits all season long. Plus, new this year, parking is included. Find out more at AnaheimDucks.com/Orange Alliance.
Back at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. And it's still 0-0. 9:35 remaining in the first period. The Ducks square off against the Seattle Kraken on Monday, December 22nd for a Pacific Division showdown. This festive night, the first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a Nutcracker figurine presented by UCI Health. Don't miss out on the Halloween giveaway item. Get your tickets now at AnaheimDucks.com/Mantle.
Rangers put pressure on. By the way, during that timeout, we were talking about Jacob Trouba. Yeah, they had a moment for him. He came off the bench, recognized the crowd, also the Ranger players. So what a classy thing. 2 players for Anaheim being given a big round of applause and honored by the Rangers, who they both used to play for.
And let's not forget, right, still have Frank Vetrano and Ryan Sherrill. How classy of a gesture was that for the coaching staff to put the past members of this Ranger organization out for that first shift?
Yep. You know what? I haven't seen that very often. But I'll tell you one thing, that was very classy. Here's the puck played behind the net by Jackson Lacombe. Fires it up on the right wing side. We have a scoreless game, first period. Rangers out shooting Anaheim 7-4. A lot of shots available, though. All wide of the net. Here comes Anaheim trying to break through center ice. Played by Lacombe, gives it up, and the Ranger defense is back to make a play.
Well, the puck management for the Ducks was working extremely well first couple shifts, but now you're starting to see the turnovers kick in as the New York Rangers have upped their level of play, as Beckett Seneca goes right down as he puts the puck into the near side offensive corner.
Here's a Ranger attack to center ice. Again, no score in the first period. So happy you're with us here in the second to last game of this road trip in Columbus tomorrow. Here's Troy Terry. Maybe didn't look to see where anybody was at that blue line. Kind of passed it back, went between the 2 point people that were separated by quite a bit of distance.
Yeah, it was kind of a spinorama backhand pass to no man's land. And he thought Olin Zellweger, who was on the far side point there on the boards, he thought he was a little bit more dot lane. That wasn't the case.
Rangers get the puck. Ducks slam from bodies against the board in the Ranger defensive zone. Puck played for Troy Terry, broken up by New York and cleared out to center ice. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've been prepared for this one since the start of the road trip. Was looking forward to it and is not disappointed so far. No score in this game, and what a treat it would be if the Ducks can come away from this game with some points. And then play in Columbus tomorrow before they head home for a very attractive stretch of home games. Here comes New York, firing the puck in off the stick of Dolstall. And having this young man back, that's why you're even more positive.
I tell you what, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but on that last entry there, that last forecheck, it was Ryan Strome who should have scanned the ice, picked his head up before tipping that one in. Well, it was a hard pass and a hard tip. That puck went around behind the Rangers net. What happens? Shurkin comes in. What does he do? He passes off to his D for a quick defensive zone breakout. It becomes too easy when you continue to give that puck on the forechecks right to their goalie. That's got to stop.
Braden Schneider just let a shot go from the blue line. It was caught by Dostal. No harm done there. And we continue here in the first period. 6:30 to go in it. Second to last game on this road trip. We've had some good moments. We've had some disappointing moments on the trip. But this one is one that's going to go down to the wire. Just a hunch based on what we've seen already.
Well, the fact that the good guys can still finish this road trip off over 500 on the trip, that's still impressive, right? When you win so much, you get used to winning, and then you just think it becomes easy. Well, at the game's highest level, that's certainly not the case.
And remember, some of these games we've won are against pretty good hockey clubs, too. There's not too many bad hockey clubs in the National Hockey League. Maybe an off night, so to speak. There's a shot in the slot. That's a save there by Shesterkin. Anaheim goes to get the puck, and Killorn feeds it out to the point. Lacombe. Now a shot by Trouba right on, loose in front. Whacked at, Ducks clear it to the near corner.
Well, Trouba got the puck in. Alex Killorn had it right on the doorstep. Oh, there's another thrown puck at the net.
And that was a great shot by Trouba. Kept it low towards the goaltender's pad. Ducks get it again, Lacombe. To Trouba, backhand shot. It's actually knocked down by the Anaheim player. Cleared out to center ice.
I tell you what, as we just saw, we haven't seen Jacob Trouba this much in his career be so active in being pressuring down as we just saw offensively, and it was a great look from Jackson Lacombe, and Kreider gets a shot there, dot lane, far side.
Here's New York coming away with a loose puck here. 9-7, the shots favor the host. Here's the young player, Ian Moore for Anaheim, going back at his own end of the rink. We'll keep a close tab on him tonight. We watch some of the youngsters here. Here's way out towards the blue line by Kreider. He had a collision there with one of the Ranger forwards, and now the play is going to be whistled down. And a draw coming up, and I believe we're going to have a break here. We are. 4:54 left, and there's a lot more hockey tonight from New York. Stay with us. No score, first period, and you are listening to Duck Stream from New York City, powered by Tuna.
The scrape of blades, the clash of sticks. Hockey's more than a game. It's unrelenting, never-give-up moments that make you feel alive. And so you commit to the weekly ups and downs, the long road to the playoffs. You wear your heart on your sleeve and your jersey with pride. And when you're there for your team, the NHL Shop is there for you. Check out the largest selection of official NHL gear at NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com and score big. Orange County's premier injury firm and official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks. At Easton & Easton, our family of litigators has more than 100 years combined experience fighting the insurance companies in all types of injury accidents. With our family, every case is personal and handled by an actual attorney. Call to speak with an attorney today at 1-833-EASTONS. That's 1-833-EASTONS. Let our family help yours at EastonLawFirm.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com to score big. Official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks.
Back in New York in the first period, scoreless between the Ducks and Rangers leading into this game tonight. Head coach Joel Quenneville spoke with the media this morning and had some kind things to say about his players that used to play in New York, and Chris Kreider and Jacob Trouba, noting that they had two remarkable careers in New York and a big city that has a very meaningful fan base as well, but also talked about how meaningful this game is for the Ducks tonight, coming off a couple games that the team was not very happy about, noting that he expects a better effort, and also talked about a good response in the morning skate that they had. Guys, did you notice that at skate today?
It's so loud in here, AD, honestly, that we didn't catch a whole lot of what you said, but I heard the last comment in regards to the pregame skate. It was a lot of battle drills. It was a hungry skate, a lot of long drills. We know Coach Q likes to get in those long, kind of old school drills, the Swiss swarms, the 3 lines pass. But look, they were doing line rushes there. They were doing board battles, so it had really everything.
Yep, it's so noisy in this building. I'm going to go on record. So far this year, this is the noisiest place we've been in. And it's very difficult to hear a whole lot, even the people next to you. Hey, our engineer tries to say something to us. We don't know what he's saying. We just do what we want. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the puck played by the Rangers. Knowing Paul for a long time. Great engineer. And now here's Lacombe moving the puck up to his own line to center ice. Here comes Anaheim breaking in this scoreless game. The way the pace of the game is, you would swear you'd have 2 or 3 goals scored already in this game, but goaltending has been a highlight. 9-7, shots favoring New York. Maybe we get ourselves a low-scoring game tonight. We'll wait and see. Zellweger comes up the right wing side away from his defenseman Ian Moore, shovels it up. Big pile up there, and Frank Vatrano will lift it ahead to the youngster Moore. And the Ducks go backwards now. Zellweger being watched very closely there by the Ranger forward group. They just steal the puck behind Dostal. Tried to center it, can't do that. Vatrano's over on the wall. That's some help there from the youngster Moore. Collision behind the net. I'll tell you, there's not a dull moment in this game. Here comes Anaheim on right wing. Flip in on the right wing side. Ducks spin it down to the goal line. That's Zellweger. And then I believe he's headed off on a change. He was out there for a long time.
Yeah, and as well as he skated there on that last shift, I tell you what, near side defensive zone quarter, Noah Laba squeezed him off, stole the puck. Yeah, that was a tough break. And then here on the near side offensive zone corner, he gets bumped off the puck as well. So he's skating hard, but it just goes to show how strong this Blue Shirts team is skating so far.
I tell you, we just had 3 hard checks by 3 different groups of players. Right in front of Dostal, who made another big save a moment ago. There's the shot from the high slot by New York by Gavrikov. Rangers hold it in front of the Ducks players bench. A shot, and that's off a skate of the Anaheim defense. Radko Gudas flips ahead, and Anaheim on the move. The center ice, a little backhand feed in by Ross Johnston. Rangers go to get it, and then Johnston puts a hit on Carson Soucy. Back the other way, New York, a shot, and there's Dostal with pads on the ice with a glove save to keep New York off the board.
Yeah, Taylor Radish with some nice wide speed on that last entry. I think he would like to have that shot back, as not a ton of velocity on that last shot. He didn't really lean into it. It was kind of strange. And a nice chest save by Lukas Dostal. The one thing that the Ducks need to change is their entries. It's been too quick, right? Too quick of exits. Let's see what happens here as Leo Carlson's got the puck on the left side.
He puts a shot towards the net, and the Ranger goaltender Shesterkin stopped that one. Then his team slips it down the ice in a race for the puck, and Lacombe wins the race. with some of the Rangers in fast pursuit. They get the puck back in the neutral zone to his New York. Soucy, heard his name quite often already. Goes off on a defensive pair change. Anaheim gets the puck, tried to set up Trouba, couldn't get the pass. Then a shot from the blue line, deflected off a stick in front of Dostal, off the glass. 1:40 to go in a very entertaining first period. This game, very fast pace to it, up and down the ice. Down the ice goes the puck. Ducks make a wholesale change with this ship, and the Rangers make a couple moves as well. Puck is fired in from center ice by Panarin, and then he has a conversation with one of the Anaheim players and his former teammate Chris Kreider with a minute 23 to go in the period.
Hey, Ducks fans, invite all your favorite people to the next Ducks home game at Honda Center. Host your guests in a private suite, and the memories you'll create with them will last a lifetime. Amenities include comfortable space for as many as 40 friends. Oh my. Food and beverage credit, reserved parking, and much more. For inquiries, visit anaheimducks.com/rental suites.
There's a collision. Seneca all wound up there with Vakanainen. Right in front of the penalty box. Here's Anaheim with a flip up the ice, a race for the puck, and it's going to be whistled down with a minute 8 to go in this opening frame.
Rumor has it we'll be joined by Ryan Strome for the interview, so don't you go anywhere after the conclusion of this first 20 minutes of play. I really look forward to that. Not only has he played here as a member of the Blue Shirts, but he's a well-spoken guy. Yep. And I tell you what, if every player behaved and was as infectious, as open and funny as Ryan Strome was, I mean, the league media operations, they'd have a field day with so much content. He's the best.
He keeps our team loose, even in the tough situations, because there's going to be ups and downs throughout the year.
That's a great point, Steve. And I got a hunch that's why this Ducks team plays so well under adversity.
Yep, I agree with you 100% there. You get closer to this group, it's a really good group. Young men, guys that have been around a while, and pretty good hockey players. Oh, there's a hit there by the Anaheim newcomer, Chris Kreider. There's a shot, and it's knocked down, and the Anaheim player Lacombe, the defenseman, slammed back first into the boards behind the New York goal. He appears to be okay. New York goes after the puck. Just 20 ticks of the clock left in the first period. It's been a fast-paced game. Entertaining, I must add. Puck behind the net. New York goes after it now. Brett Berard, one side of the rink to the other. Held into the point by Gavrikov. Time winding down, 5 seconds to go in a scoreless first. New York brings it out, a shot deflected in front of the net off the stick of Brzezinski by Dostal, and I would have to say that Lukáš Dostal is one of the big reasons why the Anaheim Ducks and the Rangers are scoreless through 20 minutes.
And just looking at that last entry for the Anaheim Ducks, it was Beckett Seneca there on the far side. Nice wide speed, and then he slows a little bit down. He tried to go between the legs. It didn't connect, but it hit his right skate, and it was almost a perfect pass to Mason McTavish, who gets a quality opportunity. So what a sequence there as we continue to wait for Ryan Strome here.
Yep, we'll be heading down there momentarily when we get the sign that he is ready to go. We'll take a break and then come back, of course, with our first period intermission coverage. Live from Madison Square Garden in New York City. That 10-9 total up on the board right now. Packed house. I'm sure to see some former Rangers playing now with Anaheim. And all in all, pretty entertaining first period. I enjoyed it. And this one, for sure, is up for grabs. There's no question about that. Looked like in the first period that was an evenly matched group of teams, the Ducks and the Rangers. And we're still going to continue to kill some time here as we're waiting word if we're going to have a guest. Let's go downstairs, and Emerson, it's all yours.
Yes, we're joined by Ryan Stromer. With what you saw on the pre-scout and on film leading up to this game, how much was that the same as far as the game brought by the New York Rangers?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're well coached and a little different style than the last few years. They clogged the neutral zone up and they try to play inside. So I thought it was exactly what we thought, and obviously a little bit of an emotional first period, so hopefully we can get our legs going here and have a good 40.
And it seems like their netminder, Shesterkin, he plays the puck pretty well. Has there been any emphasis about keeping the puck away from them, whether it's this game or games past?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of assists every year. He's got a handful, so you got to keep it away from him. And, it's tough. They play like kind of a 1-1-3, so they trap the blue line, and you got to kind of lay it in the corners whenever you can. And obviously that's a focal point for us going forward.
And what are the emotions? Of course, you've played with this organization, Stromer. Anything out of the ordinary here coming back to the Garden?
It's always a special night, no matter if you played here or not. So, middle of New York City, MSG, it's always fun. So, a couple guys, first or second time experiencing it. So, you mix that in with some of the emotions of troops and crowds. I think hopefully we can just kind of settle in here and play a nice road game.
Well said, Ryan. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, boys.
All righty. Thank you very much. Hey, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, got a little bit of information for you from Ticketmaster. It's all about Ducks tickets, so we'll do that in just a moment and have more of our intermission coverage here from New York City. You're listening to Duck Stream, powered by TuneIn.
250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. And during the holidays, that promise is more important than ever. That's why USPS is building a better network to meet your needs, with timely deliveries, easy and affordable ways to ship, and everything you need to make your season full of holiday cheer. Our purpose is delivering your peace of mind, knowing your love will arrive, bringing joy to all. The United States Postal Service. Learn more at USPS.com/holidays.
Need parts fast? Need them now? O'Reilly is fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly Auto Parts stand apart. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 Brake Best Select rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10 more. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20 more. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The holiday season has a way of taking you back in time. For me, the smell of wood burning in the fireplace, my mom filling the house with classic Christmas music from country legends, and the sight of my dad wrapping presents on Christmas Eve bring back the best holiday memories. It's those little memories filled with joy and love that make Christmas the most magical time of the year. I'm John Hazen, CEO at Boot Barn, and we're wishing you a Merry Christmas filled with joyful memories. Boot Barn, share the West.
NHL fans, give yourself some great looks this season and get Anaheim Ducks tickets at Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game, so you can catch all the action live all season long. If your plans change, you can sell or transfer your tickets, and mobile tickets make it easy to get into the arena in time for puck drop. With Ticketmaster, you'll ensure that when they shoot, you'll score. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Ducks.
Flex plans are now available for our fans who have the busiest schedules. You can select just weekend games or just giveaway nights, whatever suits you best. Just select 7 or more games to receive huge savings on tickets, discounts on concessions, and merchandise. And new this year, parking is included. Visit AnaheimDucks.com/flexplans for more information.
This is the first intermission report on Duckstream, the official 24/7 audio home of Anaheim Ducks hockey.
Hey everybody, NHL fans amongst you here in New York. Don't miss the action. Get your Anaheim Duck tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL. Mobile entry, easy transfer, you're in for every goal. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Anaheim Ducks, because we all know by now, when they shoot, you score. Only at Ticketmaster. And one other sponsor we want to recognize here at the first intermission. Since 1894, that's a long time ago, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water has been there for you. Naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp taste, sourced from springs in and west of the Rockies, refreshing our everyday moments and now proudly hydrating the Anaheim Ducks. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. Steve Carroll, Emerson Edom, high above Madison Square Garden in New York City, and we've seen ourselves a pretty entertaining first period, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, no, certainly. And look, I really look forward to seeing if this Ducks team can really work on the things that have nagged them there in that first 20 minutes of play. Things that I talked about, I even mentioned it there in that great interview with Ryan Strome, and just the emphasis, or needing more emphasis, to keep those rims, those dump-ins away from Shesterkin. And Stromer highlighted it right there. He always really walks off a lot of these seasons with a handful of assists, as he mentioned. So just got to reiterate and emphasize putting it, deading it in a corner, so those breakouts for the New York Rangers become a lot less easy.
All right, we're in the first intermission of this game tonight in Madison Square Garden. We welcome you back. It's always brought to you, our first and second intermission, by UCI Health. The new UCI Health Irvine bring Coastal and South Orange County unparalleled expertise, leading-edge treatments, and the finest evidence-based care that only an academic health system can offer. Discover more at ucihealth.org/Irvine Hospital. And, of course, our sponsor of the first intermission, First Impression, presented by Impressions. That's the official signage partner of the Anaheim Ducks at Honda Center.
Well, my first intermission, first impression, I got to give it to Ross Johnson. Because, look, Lukas Dostal was phenomenal. So, he's close, but I love Ross because he knows his role in this game. He knows on the other end, Matt Rimpe is right there, and he's not letting Matt Rimpe get underneath the skin of our very own. So, yes, Lukas Dostal, it almost goes without saying, right? I mean, he could have the first intermission, first impression anytime he's starting, really. But Ross Johnson, coming into the game under the bright lights here of Madison Square Garden in New York City, and he's so focused. He's laser focused, and he's almost that security guard. He's that security guard protecting all of his teammates, protecting Lukas Dostal, because we know that Rimpe, against other guys, not us, because we have number 44, but he likes to get under the opposition's skin, and he's a darn good player as well. So I really look forward to seeing the matchup continue between those guys. They're both very good skaters, both similar in size and stature, and those two are going to be going at it all night long. And speaking of Ross Johnson, how about this? 3 hits, right? If he continues to average that, he's going to come out of this game with 9 hits. I mean, that's huge. So he's got to continue to do exactly what he's been doing. He had a huge hit here in the near side defensive zone corner. He's been getting on the inside on the forechecks and winning those loose puck races. So good on you, Ross. He's also coming out of that first 20 minutes of play with 1 block shot. How about that? Well, the gentleman we just had the pleasure of speaking to, Ryan Strome, he's getting it done in the faceoff circle. He's 1-0, so keep it going, Stromer. Another guy for the Anaheim Ducks who is doing extremely well, in particular in the defensive end. Coming out of that first 20 minutes of play with 2 block shots. That is none other than Ian Moore, and he had a couple of great D-zone exits where, there's great middle support seen by the centerman or whoever's filling in that middle lane. It's been consistent. I know they addressed it there. We hadn't quite seen that communication, the route running there in the last couple of games, but Ian Moore, he's having himself yet another stellar hockey game so far. 1 shot on goal. And, of course, as I just mentioned, those 2 block shots. Let's take a look at the New York Rangers. And although the Anaheim Ducks were the better team first couple of shifts, boy, I tell you what, this Ranger team, they continue to trend in the right direction. So the Ducks got to be careful. This guy's getting it done in multiple categories. Yet maybe the best grade A opportunity here for his squad. Their captain, J.T. Miller, 2 shots on goal. How about the stat line? 1 hit. 2-1 in the faceoff circle. Good for 67% win percentage. They got to keep an eye out for him. Another guy getting it done in the faceoff circle with a 4-3, 57% win percentage record. Well, that's Vincent Trocheck, as per usual, heavily relied upon in the faceoff department. Another guy getting it done, and we knew faceoffs was going to, well, hopefully we were thinking it wasn't going to come this easy, but as I mentioned there, before puck drop, they're one of the better face-off teams here. 2-0 in the face-off circle. Of course, undefeated in 100% Noah Laba, who is also getting in on the physicality department, squeezing Olin Zellweger off at one point here in the near side defensive zone corner. Let's get to some team stats. Yeah, and we highlighted it early on. 67% win percentage in the faceoff circle for the New York Rangers. 33% win percentage for the Anaheim Ducks. That takes its toll, right? If you don't get that stat in check, it could be a long night. Shots all tied up, 9 apiece. And Steve, before I toss it back to you, what if we told you that 2 Ducks tickets are just a few clicks away? American Insurance is so confident you'll love your auto quote that we'll give you 2 tickets just for getting 1. No catch, just a great reason to see what you can save. Get yours today at AmericanInsurance.com/Ducks.
All right. Had a nice little breather there. Nice conversation with Ryan Strome. How about a nice second period? We'd all enjoy a couple of goals here and get a lead over the New York Rangers. Tough team to play against in their home building. We'll take time out, come back with more of our intermission, and get you ready for period 2 in a matter of seconds. You're listening to Ducks Dream, powered by Tuna.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com and score big, Orange County's premier injury firm and official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks. At Easton & Easton, our family of litigators has more than 100 years combined experience fighting the insurance companies in all types of injury accidents. With our family, every case is personal and handled by an actual attorney. Call to speak with an attorney today at 1-833-EASTONS. That's 1-833-EASTONS. Let our family help yours at EastonLawFirm.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com to score big, official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks.
Invite all your favorite people to the next Ducks home game at Honda Center. Host your guests in a private suite, and the memories you'll create with them will last a lifetime. Amenities include comfortable space for anywhere from 15 to as many as 40 friends, a hefty food and beverage credit, access to all the amenities of the club level, reserved parking, and much more. For inquiries, visit hondacenter.com/rental suites.
Remember when instant connection meant just one push? Hytera brings it back with modern puck radios that deliver crystal clear nationwide communication. Whether coordinating fleets or large facilities, Hytera puck radios deliver reliable communication that keeps your team talking anytime, anywhere. Stay connected, stay efficient, stay ahead with Hytera puck radios. Visit hytera.us today. That's HYTERA.us.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It's not too late to become an Orange Alliance member for the 2025-26 Anaheim Ducks season. As a member, you'll receive first dibs on the best available locations, savings off tickets, discounts on concessions and merchandise, and an exclusive OA member vest. And new this year, parking is included. Find out how to join at AnaheimDucks.com/Orange Alliance.
Discover Watch Company, a family-owned California watch brand inspired by timeless design and grounded in American craftsmanship. Order yours today at lineagewatchco.com. We have second period puck drop coming away after this commercial break. Thanks for listening to Duck Stream, powered by TuneIn.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, an independent American watch brand proudly owned and operated in Southern California. Designed, engineered, tested, and hand-assembled in the USA, Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American-built movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That is lineagewatchco.com.
"250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. And during the holidays, that promise is more important than ever. That's why USPS is building a better network to meet your needs, with timely deliveries, easy and affordable ways to ship, and everything you need to make your season full of holiday cheer. Our purpose is delivering your peace of mind, knowing your love will arrive, bringing joy to all. The United States Postal Service. Learn more at USPS.com/holidays.
Since 1894, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water has been there for you, with naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp taste, sourced from springs in and west of the Rockies, refreshing our everyday moments, and now, proudly hydrating the Anaheim Ducks. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else.
Meet Barkley. When Barkley smells gas, he leaves fast. When Barkley hears hissing coming from a gas appliance, he leaves fast. When Barkley sees dirt or water shooting from the ground, he leaves fast. Barkley then calls 911 and Southwest Gas from a safe location.
Did that dog just grab a phone and dial 911?
Gas lines can be buried anywhere, so remember to call 911 and Southwest Gas.
And we're out. Back in 60.
Hey, what are you eating? Chimichurri filet mignon. It's a Factor meal. Oh, nice. Wait, they let you eat like that in the pros? Oh, they insist on it. A pro's work starts on the plate. Oh, man, that does look good. Let me have a taste? Get your own. All right. Where do I find this? Is it factormeals.com? Yep, and they've got a deal going on. Oh, love a deal. I am so in. Smart move. Pro move. All right. Factor. Eat like a pro.
Ducks single game tickets are on sale now. Check out the new lineup of cool giveaways, theme nights, and ticket packages for the 2025-26 season. See the complete list at AnaheimDucks.com/promotions.
We're back for period number 2. Steve Carroll with Emerson Edom. Paul Schrager's alongside, and of course all the great folks back in Southern California. We love you, and we're going to try and get you a win tonight before we go to Columbus, Ohio for a game tomorrow night. That's right. A player's going to be a little weary after the game tomorrow, about an hour and 40-minute flight tonight. And I don't know if they're going to skate or not in the morning. I'm sure some will, some won't. And then back home the following day. We're going to stay in Columbus, Ohio tomorrow night, which might be a good decision. Been a lengthy trip and a tiring one for these guys. But you know what? We work out a lot, us broadcasters, so we're in good shape coming home. All right, here comes New York, trying to move it out from their own zone. And it's flipped up the right wing side for Braden Schneider. To center ice, Lacombe was there to knock it free. Here's the speedy Ranger attack, a shot, and that's deflected wide. Boy, oh boy, that was a big opportunity for New York, who get it to the point, a shot right on. Few strides up the right wing wall by Vladislav Gavrikov, who lets go a pretty good wrist shot, and it's stopped by Dostal.
Well, I tell you what, Will Cooley here on his near side point in his defensive end. I mean, what a collection of the puck. It was a rim to him, and then he kicks it out between his legs there to the middle support, and of course, that was Connor Sheary. Nice wide speed on the far side. Sheary gets a quality shot off. But I tell you what, it's those plays, the skate confidence, the skate to stick that you're going to need, right? This game's so fast. It's the game's highest level, so you're going to need that skill set as Will Cooley's.
Yeah, fast game, competitive game too, as indicated by the 0-0 score here. Face off to the left of Dostal. Up the boards it comes. Anaheim trying to get it out. Puck bounced off Michikov. Here comes Anaheim on a 2-on-2 break. But Toronto gets the puck, looks for some help in front of the net. It's knocked free. Ducks get it. Terry goes back to Michikov at the point. A shot! Deflected wide by Troy Terry, who was set up in front of the net.
What a beautiful give and go. It was Troy Terry back to Pavel Michikov, and then he skated hard to the far side back door. He ends up getting that puck back, and it just deflected over his stick.
Here's Gudas. The Anaheim captain moves it ahead, and one of the Rangers stuck his stick out. That was Artemi Panarin. Knocked it away, and the New York Rangers cleared all the way down the ice. And that's one where Dostal has to stop. Play it up the left wing wall, and here's Seneca to center ice for McTavish. Knocked away. Big pileup, 3 Rangers, 3 Ducks. Anaheim goes to get the puck behind the net. Here's the youngster Ian Moore. Up ahead to center ice for McTavish. Left wing set up for Seneca. Stops to make a play, brings it out near the blue line. Kreider, the former Ranger, shoots it in behind the Ranger goal. Big pileup on the left wing side. Ducks hold it in. Seneca turns, whips the puck on a forehand drive behind the net. Kreider played it back up on that side. Seneca couldn't hold on to it. New York lied through center. Here they come to the right of Dostal. Has been terrific. Puck in the corner, a shot! Dostal made the save. I tell you, this guy even makes every save look so easy. He's got the net covered, catching the puck kind of slipped out of his glove, but he was right there when the puck was headed his way.
Yeah, the turnaround shot by Matthew Robertson there, far side corner, and he also had traffic there right in front of him too. You're right, he made that goal line look easy there, that goal line shot, and well, I tell you what, this Ducks team, they're going to continue to need Lukas Dostal. Is a high-low shot there by defenseman Vladislav Gavrikov. That was a great pickup by the New York Rangers there, picking up Gavrikov from the Los Angeles Kings. I thought that was a massive deal. He's such a steady defenseman, and he's smooth as we just saw him release that puck.
Yeah, they come in 16-3-4. Excuse me, 16-13-4. I knew that one was there. 19-12-1, the Anaheim Ducks coming in. So two pretty good hockey players matched up tonight here in New York City. Dostal behind his net, watches Trouba go to try and clear it ahead. Can't get it all the way out. Shot from the point, that's blocked. Ross Johnston, who we talked about, chasing down the puck on the back of Schneider.
Well, that was just solid, right? Comes up hard here on the near side. It gets in the shooting lane and blocks that Schneider attempt. Not only has he been throwing the body, as he got 3 hits there in that first 20 minutes, but he's also getting the shooting lane with that last block shot.
And by the way, to finish off that play on the sideboard, Johnson gave Schneider a shot. He went head first into the boards to the left of their goal. And I'm wondering if that's why we're going to have a penalty here. Don't know for sure. Delayed call coming up. Mitchikov plays it, gets it back, feeds it, circle to the left of the goal. A shot coming, and it's fired wide. And Cutter Goche letting one go in close, and now he gets into a little shoving match on the near board. And the Rangers are going to get a penalty. Here's the call from the referee. No doubt about this one with 16:37 left here in the second period. Let's listen in.
New York penalty number 14, 2-minute minor for hooking.
Yeah, and that came off of the hooking on Ryan Poehling. Yeah, as it's shown on the Jumbotron there. Ryan Poehling, he's coming off the far side dot lane area, and it almost worked out to his advantage as it went to Ryan Strome for the quality opportunity on net. And Steve, what type of power play is this?
It's a JMG power play. Our fans know it by now too. Here's a shot in front. Now one by Leo Carlson. You know, he's due a goal here. See if Leo can come up with one tonight. Puck sent down the ice by New York. 16:23 left in the second period, and we still have no score in this game.
And how about that beautiful spinorama here, near side dot lane from Jackson Lacombe, setting up this set breakout. My, oh my, he'll pull a spinorama, whether it's a set breakout on a power play or at the ozone blue line 5-on-5. He's so silky smooth.
New York shoots it in from center ice, and a shot in by the veteran JT Miller. Ducks in a hurry to beat New York to center ice. They do beat two of their players. Kreider on left wing. Rolls it in behind the net. Collision upcoming here. And one of the smaller guys on the Anaheim Hockey Club, Mikael Granlund, makes the collision happen. Here's a puck. Fired circle to the left of the Ranger goal. Nice play, Carlson to get free. Lacombe shoots, and it deflected off a stick behind the net. Anaheim will track it down. Granlund had a piece of it. Got it to Lacombe. A redirection from the low slot area. That by Troy Terry didn't get close that time to the other side of the rink. Here's Mikael Granlund holding it in. This scenario early in the second period. Ducks trying to get the game's first goal. Pile up behind the net. Anaheim comes free with it. Terry out high. Lacombe other side. A shot. Now was a rocket off the right pad of the New York goaltender Shesterkin. At the point, Lacombe holds it in for a moment. Race for the puck. Here comes New York. 1-on-2 and a penalty coming up to Anaheim here. I wonder if they're thinking about a penalty shot. Nope, they're going to say just hooking. And Anaheim is going to play a man short in this moment. Let's listen in.
Anaheim number 51, 2 minutes. Hooking.
Yeah, and in regards to the penalty shot, boy, was it close, right? It wasn't the separation. You really need to be deemed on a clear-cut breakaway, right? Have that by eye test, just separation that it's clear as day. There's separation between you and the back checker, but as good of a job as Will Cooley did, he didn't create that separation that, once again, by eye test, showed a clear-cut breakaway. But what an effort. I mean, he almost propelled himself forward for that breakaway as he was fending off two Ducks skaters coming back. And really, those two Ducks skaters did all they could in negating that one. That was just a marvelous individual effort by number 50, Will Cooley.
Granlund was in the penalty box, and the official came over and said, hey, you go to the players' bench. So Anaheim has a Zellweger in the sin bin instead.
And really, I mean, the Ducks are lucky that they didn't get both guys called, right? Because it's like in that situation, they're both holding. Cooley, I don't know what deemed one player holding more than the other.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising.
We're going to get some 4-on-4 action.
Now Zellweger's going to the bench, and another Anaheim player comes. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Two changes of guys in the sin bin, and Mikael Granlund goes back, and maybe he was the guy that should have been there in the first place. Wow. Well, see something new every time you come to a hockey game. All right, here's New York holding on to the puck. They make a play towards the front of the net. The puck knocked down by Minchikov. Played ahead now for Ryan Poehling. 1-on-3, so he'll kind of feed off as he was outnumbered there, trying to enter the Ranger D zone. Puck moved in by New York. It's a scoreless game. 14:22 left in the period. We're going to have the puck played by the Ranger goaltender now as it was stuck down the ice. Here comes New York. Make a play behind the net from the right wing wall. Anaheim knocks it free. That's Kreider going after the puck. The former Ranger now out in front of the net. Minchikov there to disrupt a possible pass attempt. Rangers get it, move it, side of the net. Look out here, a shot. Dostal had the short side covered. Pad save, picked up the puck before a Ranger could get a stick on it.
Yeah, that was a close call, and Pavel Minchikov getting lucky there. He positioned himself here on the near side a little bit, probably too high than he should have been. And the Rangers kick it down low. A nice goal line play on the near side. Gets that puck thrown on net, and a nice chest save by Lukas Dostal coming up and playing big.
Ducks have won 33% of the draws. This one, Anaheim gets, and here they come with some speed. Carlson tried to get possession, then flip it over to a teammate on the right wing side. That didn't work. Ducks start from their own end, and from the defensive point of view, get it up through the neutral zone. And New York speeds right back in front of the net. Couldn't get a shot away as the youngster Ian Moore came back to help out defensively.
Yeah, that was a nice entry by JT Miller, and he fed Lafreniere there, and JT Miller gets it back.
Here comes New York one more time. We're scoreless here, nearing the midway point of the hockey game. Ducks will hustle in, Poehling after it. Their goaltender Shesterkin out to beat him to the puck. And now we have a penalty coming up here. I'm going to have to wait to see what the call is. Let's go down to the referee's microphone.
Anaheim bench minor penalty, 2 minutes, too many men on the ice.
Ooh, that hurts.
And you can hear the excitement here from the fans. A lot of them donning that blue that we all know belongs to the New York Rangers. And you can see right away Ryan McGill extremely frustrated. You can just see his body language. He's the coach who really mans the D side of things. And, well, it was Ian Moore coming out on the ice, and that puck hit his skate before quickly trying to react as if no wrong was done, but the officials got it.
So a crucial time in this game. Face off to the right of Lukas Dostal, who's been superb to this point. And the face-off win by New York. Bench minor, too many men on the ice. Penalty kill presented by Holy Guacamole. And that's America's #1 selling guacamole and avocado dips. Close call there in a second attempt to the net. Another shot. Dosto made the save. I don't know how he saw that puck. Here comes Poehling, one man back. Ducks move to the net. A shot. Save, rebound. Loose in front, and they score. The Ducks kept their stick on the puck in the crease of Shesterkin and finally got it over the goal line. Lacombe, the goal scored. Anaheim gets their first tally of the hockey game. It's 1-0.
Ryan Poehling is the hero on this play. How about that speed? He's on the 5-on-3, and he shot out of a cannon. He collects that puck far side on the offensive zone blue line. He drops the shoulder, putting the pressure behind him, and with one hand, he scoops it towards the net. Sure enough, Jackson Lacombe is there right on the doorstep for the finish.
That's a huge goal. Midway through the game, 12:40 and counting remaining, second period.
How good has Ryan Poehling been for this hockey club? He shows up, shows out every single night and every single shift.
Very noticeable tonight as well, and that's what we're talking about. 1-0, good guys. 12:25 to go, second period. Steve Carroll, Emerson Edom here in New York City. Be in Columbus, Ohio for the finale of this 5-game road trip tomorrow. Hope you're with us. Anaheim will clear the puck down the ice, and Shesterkin there to play it.
I mean, this is his second assist on the penalty kill in 3 games, Steve. I mean, what more could you want as far as generating offense on the penalty kill? It's astounding.
Anaheim's defense back to get it. That's an opportunity for Cutter Gauthier to clear it the length of the ice, and guess what? He did just that. Rangers have it with speed moving in. Ducks have a 1-0 lead near the midway point of this hockey game against the New York Rangers. Rangers get the puck, slice one behind the net from one side to the other. Rangers couldn't keep the puck in. It feathers all the way down the ice. Kyle Granlund was there, putting his stick on the ice to distract the defenseman, who got it ahead anyway. Here's New York towards the net on the right wing wall. Checked by Cutter Gauthier, other side, a drive. Dosto made the save. He had his pads on the ice and gloved it on a shot close by that face-off circle to Dostal's right.
Lukas Dostal just continues to be a menace here in net for the good guys. And you know what, a guy who's been really productive for the New York Rangers, and quite frankly, every time I see the Rangers play, he's always productive. Will Cooley, and he's the gentleman who had the shot there, the one-time blast, the far side face-off dot, and as per usual, Lukas Dostal just sliding across to make that save with ease.
Shots are 14-13 New York. You'd swear that the Ducks have more shots than them, but not the case. But they do have the game's only goal so far. Rangers block an Anaheim attack. And then Ryan Strome at center collides there with Taylor Radish to keep them at the neutral zone area. Rangers from deep in their own zone clear it down. The Duck captain Gudas will bang it off the right wing wall. Held in by New York. We're down by that single tally. Puck played by Radish, sent behind the net. Anaheim will get to it and play to center, knocked down there. New York has an opportunity. Rempe, the big guy up front for them, lost possession as he tried to make a move towards Dostal.
And that's where Rempe's limited, right? With his size and stature there, collecting pucks in tight sometimes could be trouble, as he had trouble collecting that last opportunity there about 5 feet above the mid-ice line, top of the circle.
New York gets the puck, throw it in front, a shot wide as Dostal came out to cut down the angle a bit.
What a pass from Brodzinski. Goal line here on the near side. He found a streaking Brett Berard, who attempted to get a shot on net, but it was deflected.
Puck is held into the point by the Rangers. Applying some more pressure in this sequence. Braden Schneider flips it in behind the net. Anaheim gets it, breaks out. 4 across center, joined by the 5th, Zellweger from behind. McTavish goes to stick handle, goes to the sideboard, centers it. No one there, but Anaheim gets to it anyway. Zellweger from Seneca. Back to Zellweger, and the Rangers put a stick down in the passing lane. Have the puck, and here they come with a little speed, dropping the puck down all the way.
Well, it didn't connect as the play developed, but what a give and go. It was Olin Zellweger giving it to a near side Beckett Seneca. He had more time than anticipated, a couple of push-offs north, and he opts to go back to a streaking weak side. Olin Zellweger doesn't connect.
Granlund out with Vetrano at the moment. Up front, here's a break for New York. Center the puck, a shot kicked out by Dostal. Another shot blocked in front of the net by Anaheim. They get it again, a shot blocked off the stick of Trouba. High off the glass did the puck bounce. New York on a pitch on the right wing side. Some really close moments there of New York getting a goal, which would be their first, but Anaheim prevailed and clear it to center. Here's Granlund for Lacombe. To his right, Anaheim settles things down near the point. Troy Terry tossing behind the net. Rangers go after it. Anaheim goes after him. Puck bounces away, cleared down the ice by the homestanding Rangers.
Well, if it wasn't for Lukas Dostal, I don't know if the Anaheim Ducks would currently be leading this hockey game. He has just been unbelievably lights out as he just finished off multiple attempts by the blue shirts. And let's see what the New York Rangers get the puck back on their latest rush.
Well, what a pass from one side of the rink to the other. Played up into the air there by Will Borgen. Played out by Anaheim, and they strike a move on left wing. Strome chopping it in with a blade of the stick in deep. Boy, the hitting has continued throughout this game. Big hit by Ross Johnston just a few seconds ago. Rangers back to make a play with a puck near their players' bench on the far side. And now Anaheim will regroup. Here comes Zellweger. Moving in. He tried to get a shot away. Knocked down. Ducks turn it over. Look out here. It's a break on right wing for New York. Played in front of the net. A backhand shot off of Dostal. But Anaheim is going to be penalized there for a hook. And that might have saved a goal on our behalf.
Wow. And if it wasn't for Ian Moore there back checking and fending that one off, it could be a different story. Players were at the end of their shift. Let's take a listen to the call.
Anaheim number 51, 2 minutes, hooking.
All right. Let's take a break. We have the crew coming out to get some things done on the ice. Meanwhile, it's 1-0 Anaheim over the Rangers just past the midway point of the second period. You'll continue to listen tonight to Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
The year-end clearance sale is going on now at your helpful Honda dealers. Honda cars, SUVs, and trucks are on clearance during Happy Honda Days. Save thousands on a new Honda today with 0.99% financing. 2025 Accords, Pilots, and Ridgelines are on clearance. Plus, see big savings on the full Honda line, like financing as low as 0.99% APR on a new 2025 Ridgeline. Don't miss Happy Honda Days. Search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 1/5/26.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, an independent American watch brand proudly owned and operated in Southern California. Designed, engineered, tested, and hand-assembled in the USA, Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American-built movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That is lineagewatchco.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com and score big, Orange County's premier injury firm and official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks. At Easton & Easton, our family of litigators has more than 100 years combined experience fighting the insurance companies in all types of injury accidents. With our family, every case is personal and handled by an actual attorney. Call to speak with an attorney today at 1-833-EASTONS. That's 1-833-EASTONS. Let our family help yours at EastonLawFirm.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com to score big. Official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks.
Hey, flex plans are available for our fans who have the busiest schedule. Just select 7 or more games to receive huge savings on tickets, discounts on concessions, and merchandise. And new this year, parking is included. Visit AnaheimDucks.com/flexible for more information and details. Now, we've had a lot of information given out here. This has been a back-and-forth game. Very entertaining hockey game in New York City. Ducks will be in Columbus, Ohio tomorrow night. Hopefully that's as good as this one has been so far. Rangers on the attack. 7:14 to go in the second period. They put a shot long distance towards Dostal and makes a glove save. And I'm just amazed at how he stops everything. It doesn't seem like he's worried at all. He just knows where the puck's going every time it's shot, whether it's up high, whether it's to his left or right. He's an amazing young man.
It's incredible. I mean, how about that mid-ice shot from Panarin? He waits for the pressure player's triangle to open with a little stutter. He gets it towards the net. He have Cooley there right in front of Lukas Dostal, and he still gloves it with ease. So I couldn't agree more with you, Chief.
Here's a shot from the blue line. That's a pad save by Dostal. Down at the other end, Igor Shesterkin. The Rangers steal the puck, go after it. Cooley is there, trying to create a pass, couldn't do so. Penalty kill presented by Holy Guacamole, America's #1 selling guacamole and avocado dips. It's a big one here, considering there's only one goal up on the board. Rangers backhand shot. Dostal a part of that one. Comes down to clear the puck after taking one on his pad.
Yeah, a couple failed clears there. The first here near side by Ryan Poehling, and well, he was under duress, so it kind of makes sense. He didn't quite have the opportunity that would warrant him getting a solid look at that clear, but I tell you what, the Rangers creating havoc all around Lukas Dostal.
No question, this is their best stretch of the hockey game with tremendous pressure, playing a lot of time down in the Anaheim defensive area. Shot right on, and the big guy, Rempe, is in front, screening Dostal, and guess what? He throws his glove up and makes the catch, even though there's big-time traffic in front of his goal crease.
Well, look, even though Radko Gudas, look, he could drop him, right? He's fought many times throughout his career, and look how he doesn't back off when there's a much taller Matt Rempe in his face. Radko Gudas did not like that one. Pavel Mintyukov did not like that one as the two see back to their respective players' bench. But, oh yeah, Rempe got that last hack at it. That was unnecessary, unwarranted, and well, the captain for the good guys let him know not to do that again.
Boy, he's a big dude, isn't he, this Matt Rempe, though. Hate to see him on the ice, and he doesn't like it. All right, puck is sent all the way down the ice. And New York gathers the puck behind the net. We have 5:46 to go, and really entertaining hockey game in New York City. And more to come again, like we said, in Columbus, Ohio to end the trip tomorrow. There's a puck cleared all the way down by the Ducks, and it winds up on the stick of the goaltender, Igor Shesterkin. And here comes New York. Ducks in the middle of a player change on the far side of the rink. Try and make a pass ahead. It came outside the blue line. Rempe tried to fool the officials. How about that? By trying to show him that the puck never crossed the blue line, but that was not right.
That was a nice effort, though. You did see the puck exit, even though it was in the air, and his hand exit before he grabbed that one. But how about that little shimmy breaking through? And luckily it was called offside. Suck Hockey is brought to you by Brewery X, your hometown independent craft brewery located off the 91 freeway at Kramer and Glassell. You can over 40 different styles of beer and hard seltzer and the best New York style pizza west of the Mississippi.
The Ducks have no one in the sin bin, so that's encouraging. Zellweger feeds it ahead for Leo Carlsson in with Killorn. A shot sticked aside there by Shesterkin. Ducks with a big opportunity there. Puck held in by the young defenseman Mintyukov. Here he goes to play it. Comes back to Mintyukov. He fires one over the stick of the New York goaltender. That's Shesterkin, who's playing in game 27 this year, has 13 wins for New York. 4:40 left to go in an entertaining second period. Only one goal, and that belongs to Anaheim if you just joined us. Rangers work it to the point. Fire from one side to the other. Then Schneider gets it right back, moves in, goes side of the net, but the Ducks defense had their stick on the ice there to knock it into the corner. Schneider has it one more time, fires the puck, and it went out of play and then back on the ice.
Well, there's been another line or changing of lines here. Alex Killorn is now playing with Leo Carlsson, and Troy Terry is another member of that line. So, the coaching staff continue to not really be happy with the chemistry, at least that he's seen in this game so far.
All right, let's take a quick timeout. More of the second period coming your way on Ducks Stream, powered by TuneIn.
The scrape of blades, the clash of sticks. Hockey's more than a game. It's unrelenting, never give up moments that make you feel alive. And so you commit to the weekly ups and downs, the long road to the playoffs. You wear your heart on your sleeve in New Jersey with pride. And when you're there for your team, the NHL Shop is there for you. Check out the largest selection of official NHL gear at NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience.
Since 1894, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water has been there for you, with naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp taste, sourced from springs in and west of the Rockies, refreshing our everyday moments, and now proudly hydrating the Anaheim Ducks. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
NHL fans, give yourself some great looks this season and get Anaheim Ducks tickets at Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game, so you can catch all the action live all season long. If your plans change, you can sell or transfer your tickets, and mobile tickets make it easy to get into the arena in time for puck drop. With Ticketmaster, you'll ensure that when they shoot, you'll score. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Ducks.
Ducks single game tickets are on sale now. Check out the new lineup of cool giveaways, theme nights, and ticket packages for the 2025-26 season. See the complete list at AnaheimDucks.com/promotions.
All season long, Chick-fil-A and the Anaheim Ducks want to give away free chicken sandwiches when your Ducks score 5 goals at Honda Simply download the Chick-fil-A app and open the reward section before 11:59 p.m. For the second time, must-have location service turned on and be inside Honda Center to receive the reward. Visit www.anaheimducks.com for details.
All right, New York applying more pressure. They've come on here in this second period and outshot the Anaheim Ducks 21-17 for the entire first period plus this, and there's just 3:55 left to go in the middle frame. 1-0 Anaheim leads. Here come the Rangers. Let a shot go up the side of the post. Another chance to clear it. Comes back high, slot a drive, and that's knocked away by an Anaheim stick over the goal line, but I believe they will not allow the goal because of a high stick in the crease, so it remains 1-0. We'll go downstairs for the official call, but I believe that one will not count.
Well, of course, the New York Rangers are selling it, and when I say that, they're leading the train back to their respective players' bench and giving bumps here, trying to sell that this indeed is going to be a good one. And from that angle, they just showed up on the Jumbotron. It wasn't quite clear, but yeah, from that swinging down motion that we saw. Oh yeah, that's going to be above. I don't see how that's not. Let's see, does it go below? Oh, that might be solely Ghost All Stick. Let's take a listen to the call.
The call of the ice is that we have a good goal. The Anaheim goalie puts it in his own net.
Oh boy. Well, our thought process was maybe it won't count, but they're going to rule that it did. And now a conversation results between a Ranger, a Duck, and one of the linesmen there at center ice. So this game is all even up. And we'll have to remember that play throughout the rest of the night here, because it might be a back-breaking goal against Anaheim. Still looking at it. Tough to see. You got to really look at the replay here a couple of times, and I guess.
We do have a good goal. Anaheim puts it into his own net.
Okay, well, there's a next call. Anaheim puts the puck into their own net, so it's a good goal.
Yeah, well, Matthew Robertson was on his back heels, almost spinning and falling down as he released that one towards the net. And I don't know if I like the body language shown by the two defensemen tracking back, and Jackson Lacombe and Jacob Trouba. They were kind of just waiting, right? And almost anticipating that Lukas Dostal was just going to paddle that one out. They got to be hungry, box out, and ensure that, of course, the eventual player that got through, Trocheck, can't get through.
Wow. Well, that's a game changer right there. Rangers trying to keep the momentum as far as offensive ability to score goals here. They just did to tie it up 1-1 late in period 2. Crowd in a frenzy after that one was ruled legal. As far as the Ranger fans concerned, they're happy. Ducks are not. 1-1, 3:14 to go, second period.
And I'm not, Steve.
No, either am I. Here is Radko Gudas, fires it up on the right wing side. The Rangers keep it in. Most of the play has been down in the Anaheim defensive zone here late in the second period. Tells you one thing about the direction of the game at the moment. Rangers overskate the puck, and Kreider's back to make a play up the ice. Pass intended for Seneca. Whistle down, and we'll get another face-off upcoming.
Yeah, Kreider was just below the defensive zone blue line here on the near side, and he was just trying to find an opening as Becca Seneca was tracking across towards the near side here, trying to find a lane for that pass, but to no avail as it ends up being an icing.
I must say, though, that tip-in by the New York Ranger player Trocheck was pretty impressive there, knocking the puck out of midair, which beat Lukas Dostal.
Well, it's the difference between Dostal batting that one into the corner as well. I mean, he was just narrowly, just millimeters away from making just maybe the save of the year, right? Paddling that out of the air and into the corner. Oh, it's just a tough break.
Well, here's a penalty call against New York. Gonna wait for the call on this, but Anaheim's about to go on a power play with 2:35 left in the middle frame. Let's go downstairs for the man in stripes to make this decision.
New York penalty, number 24, 2-minute minor, high sticking. Frazier's penalty, number 24,
So there's the call, and we're going to take a break because we have another look at the off-ice crew doing their work to clear up some ice spots. Back in just a moment on Duckstream, powered by Tuna.
This December, we'll bring something amazing. A place where 1.2 million square feet of game-changing medicine meet 300 acres of tranquility. It's a place built for everyone in Orange County and designed just for you. Prepare to meet the new UCI Health Irvine Hospital. World-class academic healthcare right here at home. Discover more at ucihealth.org/Irvine Hospital. Powered by UC Irvine.
Remember when instant connection meant just one push? Hytera brings it back with modern puck radios that deliver crystal clear nationwide communication. Whether coordinating fleets or large facilities, Hytera puck radios deliver reliable communication that keeps your team talking anytime, anywhere. Stay connected, stay efficient, stay ahead with Hytera puck radios. Visit hytera.us today. That's hytera.us.
It's a tie game at Madison Square Garden, 1-1. The Rangers, the last goal scorers on a very unusual goal. Unfortunate for the Ducks. But going back to the shorthanded goal scored by Jackson Lacombe, his 5th goal of the season, the Ducks' 6th shorthanded on the year. Not only that, but a good note too, the Ducks defensemen have 22 goals on their season, which is 3rd in the NHL, guys.
AD, great points there. So Jackson Lacombe with 5 goals on the season. How about Jacob Trouba? We mentioned earlier with 5 goals on the season, and Olin Zellweger with 5 goals on the season. So multiple guys with 5, and I just look forward to those things continuing to happen for the good guys.
Yep. No, big crowd here. It's been a very entertaining hockey game, sort of what we expected here. I'm interested, though, 10 block shots for Anaheim, 7 for the New York Rangers. So it's more than just scoring goals, opportunities offensively. This team's doing a pretty good job defensively. The hits are 17-13 favoring Anaheim. Ducks go on a JMG power play here. See if they can get a goal in return for all this trouble in the second period.
And there on the far side, Mikael Granlund hits the crossbar. Here he has it again.
He gets the puck, tried to stick handle, maybe one too many times, and the Rangers get it and clear it down.
Yeah, he collected a pass there, dot lane, far side. He's that far side flank player, and just a scoop and release, hits the crossbar, and as you've mentioned there, just one too many stick handles on that last play.
Boy, Carlson just set up Craig. Yeah, and there's a pass by Lacombe. Kreider in the middle of things there. Didn't know if he was going to go off on a change or not, or stay on. Here's Terry to Kreider behind the net. Get it back to Troy in the circle to the right of the New York Ranger goal. And goaltender Igor Shesterkin in a 1-1 game late in the second period. This one's had a little bit of everything. Here's a drive by Cutter Gauthier, and there's a nice glove save by Shesterkin, who's looking for his 14th win of the season here.
Yeah, Cutter Gauthier came off the player's bench really hot there, and I tell you what, he came to the mid-ice area, he scooted back, and boy, that passed right in his wheelhouse there. A one-timer, and that was going to be missed wide there. You could just tell how far to the left Shesterkin pushed off and was wide of the net when he glove saved that one down.
All right, New York gets to the puck and will slice it up the right wing wall and down near Doskov. Ducks in a hurry here as they look up. 1:12 to go in the scoreboard clock in period 2. And we're all knotted up at 1 apiece. Entertaining game, I'll say that. Here's Cutter Gauthier. Gets the puck, shoots. Stick save by Shesterkin. And the Rangers clear Beckett Seneca out of their goal crease area. They'll let their goaltender make that stop.
Yeah, Robertson didn't like that gesture from Beckett Seneca, and all Beckett was doing was driving hard to the net and trying to put home that rebound there, and Robertson pushed him to the side.
Big crowd here on this weekday night. And again, the Ducks be on the road again tomorrow night against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Meanwhile, Anaheim goes back to play the puck after a clear all the way down the ice by the host Rangers. Drop pass, Cutter Gauthier. 42 seconds to play in the period. Ahead for Seneca, tried to muscle his way into the left of Shesterkin, but the Rangers core was there to intercept and clear it down.
Yeah, Cutter Gauthier collected that drop pass here. Dot lane on the near side, and he kicked it out to the far side dot lane player. That was Beckett Seneca, and it just put him in a tough situation as he got collaborated, almost tag team there at the ozone blue line.
Here's the host Rangers trying to get one before the period is history. Ducks get it. Do they have a chance to get down there in a hurry? They do, but a pass intended for Cutter Gauthier failed to connect. Center ice, one-on-one, Troy Terry, a shot is blocked in front of the net there by Vladislav Gavrikov. And nothing's been determined here through 40 minutes. It's a 1-1 hockey game at Madison Square Garden.
Well, Chris Kreider was far side dot lane on that last entry. What a beautiful player on the near side to kick it out to Troy Terry. Terry does the right move here, right? It is situational awareness. He knew that there was only less than 3 seconds on the clock when he picked that puck up here near side. He had full steam ahead, dropped the shoulder, that patented drop and shot. Well, he attempted to do that, but his stick broke on the play. Chris Kreider was shouting for it far side, but if Troy Terry did indeed pass that far side, buzzer would have sounded, so it was a good heads-up play.
Hey fans, want to tell you one more time before the broadcast ends tonight, NHL fans, we don't want you to miss any action. You can get your Anaheim Ducks tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL. With mobile entry and easy transfer, you're in for every goal, so get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com/Anaheim Ducks, because when they shoot, you score only at Ticketmaster. Come back with our second intermission coverage live from Madison Square Garden in a matter of seconds. You're tuned in to Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
250 years ago, a promise was made to connect families and friends near and far. And during the holidays, that promise is more important than ever. That's why USPS is building a better network to meet your needs, with timely deliveries, easy and affordable ways to ship, and everything you need to make your season full of holiday cheer. Our purpose is delivering your peace of mind, knowing your love will arrive, bringing joy to all. The United States Postal Service. Learn more at USPS.com/holidays.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found Good RX. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's Good RX, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
O'Reilly.
check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. The scrape of blades, the clash of sticks. Hockey's more than a game. It's unrelenting, never give up moments that make you feel alive. And so you commit to the weekly ups and downs, the long road to the playoffs. You wear your heart on your sleeve and your jersey with pride. And when you're there for your team, the NHL shop is there for you. Check out the largest selection of official NHL gear at NHLshop.com. A Fanatics experience.
Ducks single game tickets are on sale now. Check out the new lineup of cool giveaways, theme nights, and ticket packages for the 2025-26 season presented by UCI Health. Giveaways include a Wild Wing mask, wearable blanket, Nutcracker, boy band tee, and so much more. See the complete list at ANAHEIMDucks.com/promotions.
This is the second intermission report on Duckstream, the official 24/7 audio network of the Anaheim Ducks.
Hey, Anaheim Ducks hockey on the Ducks Radio Network, brought to you tonight and all season long by UCI Health. Discover how a marsh can be healing. Get ready for a place born of the healing powers of breakthroughs and tranquility. This is where community meets innovation and where game-changing research takes place besides soul-affirming nature. All in the name of a healthier Orange County. Discover the new UCI Health Irvine Hospital and Mr. Hockey Man, we are in for an exciting third period, aren't we, Emerson Edel?
No, we really are. I mean, what more could you ask for? The world's most famous arena here, Madison Square Garden, and the bright lights of New York City. We're all tied up one apiece, so I cannot wait for the upcoming third period puck drop. The game has flown by.
Yep.
I mean, it really has been cooking, and well, we don't care if the game goes long or short, as it has tonight. We just wanted 2 points for our very own good guys. Well, let's get to some news and notes from around the National Hockey League. Chicago Blackhawks star Connor Bedard is expected to miss time till at least early January after suffering an upper body injury in Friday's game. Head coach Jeff Blashill told reporters today, per Ben Pope of the Chicago Sun-Times, there's no definitive timetable for Bedard's return, as he will not be reevaluated until the new year. Tough break. Blashill said the update aligns with expectations following the initial diagnosis. Bedard was placed on injury reserve today, and according to Blashill, will not require surgery at this time. So that's good news. The Buffalo Sabres announced today that they have fired general manager Kevin Adams. Jarmo Kekalainen, who joined the organization as a senior advisor in May, has been promoted to replace Adams and will take over the role on a full-time basis. In quotations, we are not where we need to be as an organization, and we are moving forward with new leadership within our hockey operations department, Sabres owner Terry Bagia said in a statement. We are dedicated to building an organization that is competitive year after year, and we have fallen short of that expectation. He goes on to say Jarmo has distinguished himself over the last 8 months, and his experience, professionalism, and drive speak for itself. I am looking forward to him leading our organization to the next level, so we shall see. St. Louis Blues president of hockey operations and general manager Doug Armstrong announced today that forward Dylan Holloway has been placed on injured reserve to a right ankle injury and will be reevaluated in 6 weeks. The Blues also activated forward Alexei Toropchenko from injured reserve. The San Jose Sharks placed forwards Will Smith and Philip Kurashev on injured reserve after both were injured when they crashed on the boards in the team's most recent game. Quinn Hughes has not ruled out the possibility of remaining with the Minnesota Wild long term. He is under contract through next season and is set to become an unrestricted free agent in 2027. Hughes will be eligible to sign a contract extension on July 1st, and he stated extremely open-minded. Hughes told the media yesterday when asked if he would be willing to sign long-term in Minnesota beyond his current contract. He went on to also say they've got an amazing core. Brandon Bussey records 24 saves in regulation, ties the Hurricanes franchise record with 9th consecutive win. And last but not least, Toronto Maple Leafs coach Craig Berube called on the team's leadership group to step up following Saturday's 6-3 home loss to the Edmonton Oilers. He says, our leaders have to take control of it a lot more than they are right now. Berube told the media, according to the Toronto Sun's Terry Gauchon. He also stated it's all a mindset. Whether down a goal, you have to have more urgency and being more direct in how we want to play. Of course, urgency, always key at the game's highest level. Steve, before I toss it back to you, when it comes to their kids' health, parents want to know they're getting the best care possible. That's why Chalk and Rady Children's, two trusted leaders in pediatric health, have joined forces as Rady Children's Health. They are continuing their commitment to providing exceptional care and impactful research in their local communities while creating new possibilities for a brighter, healthier future. Together, they're championing childhood. Learn more at radychildrens.org. Steve.
All right, got this leading into our next commercial break. Young Ducks fans can join the Wild Wings Kids Club. Score exclusive merchandise, fun prizes, invites to special Kids Club events throughout the season. There's lots of them, by the way. Don't miss out on the ultimate fan experience. Sign up today at ANAHEIMDucks.com/Kids Club. We have a heck of a hockey game here, folks. No decision has been rendered through 40 minutes. It's a tie game. One apiece. We'll take a timeout, come back with more of our second period intermission, and get close to period number 3 in a moment on Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com and score big. Orange County's premier injury firm and official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks. At Easton & Easton, our family of litigators has more than 100 years combined experience fighting the insurance companies in all types of injury accidents. With our family, every case is personal and handled by an actual attorney. Call to speak with an attorney today at 1-833-EASTONS. That's 1-833-EASTONS. Let our family help yours at EastonLawFirm.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com to score big. Official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks.
NHL fans, give yourself some great looks this season and get Anaheim Ducks tickets at Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game, so you can catch all the action live all season long. If your plans change, you can sell or transfer your tickets, and mobile tickets make it easy to get into the arena in time for puck drop. With Ticketmaster, you'll ensure that when they shoot, you'll score. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Ducks.
Hey, get in.
What? Who are you?
I'm future you. Constipation with belly pain still coming back?
Yeah.
Mia, our doctor figured it out. She said it's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Ducks single game tickets are on sale now. Check out the new lineup of cool giveaways, theme nights, and ticket packages for the 2025-26 season presented by UCI Health. Giveaways include a Wild Wing mask, wearable blanket, Nutquacker, boy band tee, and much more. See the complete list at AnaheimDucks.com/promotions.
Tonight's out-of-town scoreboard is presented by Hytera US Inc., the most advanced and reliable talk radio with nationwide coverage, and somewhat of a quiet night throughout the game's highest level, the National League. And, well, let's get right to it. Besides this game on tap, there's only 4 others going on across the National Hockey League, so 5 total. Let's get right to it. The Florida Panthers 4, Tampa Bay Lightning 1 in Tampa, 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Ottawa Senators visiting the Winnipeg Jets. It's 0-0, 10:58 remaining in the second period. Nashville Predators 1, St. Louis Blues 1 in St. Louis, 42 seconds remaining in the first period. And the Los Angeles Kings all tied up with the Dallas Stars in Dallas, 0-0 in of the first period. Let's get to some bright spots, starting with the Anaheim Ducks players' stats here through the first 40 minutes of play. Let's get right to it. Well, let's start off with the lone goal scorer for the good guys, Jackson Lacombe. How about this? 18-12 of total on ice, 4 shots on goal. He's also got a hit in getting it done, of course, on the penalty kill. That was a shorthanded goal. He's getting it done 5-on-5, and he's looking very smooth as per usual on the power play. A couple of other guys who are bringing lots to the net. Jacob Trouba, how about this? 3 shots on goal, 2 hits, 2 block shots. My, oh my, what a return for number 65 here at the Garden. Another guy throwing lots to the net, Leo Carlson. He's been shooting well, 3 shots on goal, and well, he's 50% on faceoffs. We'll take that, right? Anything 50 and above, we will take. He's 5-5 so far for the Blue Shirts. Some guys playing well, multiple guys playing extremely well, and well, we're just going to go over the top 3 on this list as time in this second intermission winds down. Braden Schneider, he's got 3 shots on goal, 1 hit, 3 block shots. How about JT Miller having an impactful night? 3 shots on goal, 1 hit, and my oh my, number 8, the captain for the Blue Shirt, 8-1 in the faceoff circle, good for 89% win percentage. We all know he's got that dog mentality. Artemi Panarin, 5 shots on goal. And, well, it's not only his shooting that's been effective, his skating and overall playmaking has been stellar. We have third period puck drop coming your way after this commercial break. Thanks for listening to Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, an independent American watch brand proudly owned and operated in Southern California. Designed, engineered, tested, and hand-assembled in the USA, Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American-built movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That is lineagewatchco.com.
Remember when instant connection meant just one push? Hytera brings it back with modern puck radios that deliver crystal clear nationwide communication. Whether coordinating fleets or large facilities, Hytera puck radios deliver reliable communication that keeps your team talking anytime, anywhere. Stay connected, stay efficient, stay ahead with Hytera puck radios. Visit hytera.us today. That's hytera.us.
Since 1894, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water has been there for you, with naturally occurring electrolytes for a crisp taste, sourced from springs in and west of the Rockies, refreshing our everyday moments, and now proudly hydrating the Anaheim Ducks. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
Are you living with dry AMD? If so, you could be on the road to geographic atrophy, or GA, a condition that leads to retinal cell death and permanent vision loss. But with Izervay, you can
slow it down and get it going slower.
Izervay slows GA progression by targeting a key source of retinal cell death, which may help preserve your vision longer. Izervay, or Avastin Capted Pagel, is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Ducks fans, make your next game a one to remember with a private suite. Food, drinks, and more for you and up to 40 friends are available to book today. For inquiries, visit HondaCenter.com/rental suites.
We're back. Here at Madison Square Garden in New York City, Steve Carroll along with the guy that just left for a few minutes, getting a break, much deserved break. Emerson Edom. He'll be back shortly, I think. And we're just happy to be here and getting ready to head to Columbus, Ohio after this one ends. A game tomorrow night, so 2 back-to-back games in a short period of time. But first things on the Anaheim minds tonight is to get a win against the New York Rangers. They've competed very well with them tonight. And, of course, the game tomorrow in Columbus will end this 5-game road trip. And then, fans, take a look at your Anaheim Ducks schedule. We have a very attractive stretch of games coming up. Off top of my head here, tried to memorize it this morning, but I think there's only one game on the road in between something like 8 or 9 games. That's right. One of the road games is a game up in L.A., but some attractive teams coming to town. Seats remain for all the home games, so why don't you get on down there in the coming days, pick up some seats. We're looking forward to getting home, too. And it'd be a lot nicer if we can get a couple of points tonight and then a couple more in Columbus tomorrow. And by the way, Columbus, Dallas will be a part of that homestand coming up. All right, here we go. Ducks have performed well. Trying to get a point or two here on the road. That would be a great accomplishment here against a very good New York Ranger hockey club. And here's the puck dropped at center ice and shot in there by Anaheim. 22-18, shots favoring the Rangers. Close game here, though, tied at 1. Here's Killorn going after the puck. Cutter Gauthier, Leo Carlson up in front of the net. The puck comes outside the blue line, and the comb is on the ice there. Up the ice it comes. Jacob Trouba, his defensive partner. Here's a big hit by Anaheim trying to cause a turnover. Hustling out is Trouba, but he couldn't knock it away from the upcoming Ranger player. A.T. Miller slapped it out to center, brought back in. Cutter Gauthier shoots. It's a pad save and then a rebound by Leo Carlson. Just missed the other side of the net. It was open, but Anaheim just missed getting their second goal of the hockey game. Rangers back the other way. A one-time blast. Might have caught part of the stick of Dostal. Another shot up high, and that one deflects into the netting and back on the ice. So some big-time pressure there coming from the hosts, the New York Rangers. We're involved in this 1-1 tie. It's been a pretty good hockey game here. And it's up for grabs. Ducks right in it. Will be, I think, till the end of this one. Be nice to get that additional point. And go to Columbus with a little more momentum tomorrow. Team will leave after the game tonight. And actually, for those of you who, family, or meet up with the players on their way home, of course, we'll be staying overnight in Columbus tomorrow. Coming back on Wednesday. So just so you know that. Here's Anaheim taking over. McTavish tried to make a pass to Seneca. Deflected away, and then McTavish gets it again. Rangers fail to clear out of their own end of the rink. They go back after the game. And the puck, Matthew Robertson is there, trying to create something. Puck is played through center and across the line. Little stick handling work there by Lafreniere. Lost the puck. Anaheim is there to play it off to the side of their goaltender, Lukas Dostal, who has been brilliant tonight for Anaheim. Puck rolls to center, played by Carson Soucy. Down the ice, fans wanted a penalty call there, none forthcoming from this officiating set. Anaheim brings it quickly up to their own line. To center ice, trying to break through a couple of players, is one of the newcomers for the Anaheim Ducks. That's Mikael Granlund. He's going to fit in extremely well with this team. Time goes on, gets familiar with the system and things such as that. Puck at center ice, turned over to Anaheim, trying to clear it in. Granlund's there, check from behind. Rangers pick it up, move in left wing, and Trouba with a huge hit there on Sam Carrick, the one-time Duck.
And earlier in the game, the New York Rangers tied things up. Matthew Robertson, his second of the season, as a power play goal, assisted by Timmy Panarin and Alexis Lafreniere.
Yep, good game. You might like a lot of goals, but sometimes these defensive-oriented games and great goaltending are pretty entertaining too. 1-1 here, almost 3 minutes into period 3. 22 shots for the hosts, 19 for the Anaheim Ducks. Ducks get the puck, and that Rempe guy is out there. He's a giant up there for New York. Have to keep your eye on him all the time. He has it at center ice. A good look, that is, at Ryan Strome. Goes back to help out in his own defensive zone. Gets the puck, moves it with one hand on the stick, roughs up with Ross Johnson. I'm telling you, that would be quite pretty good fight, I would just say. Here is New York after the puck. Behind the net, a Dostal. The puck centered, broken up by Anaheim with some speed. Here's Killorn up ahead. Won't touch the puck because if he did, it would be whistled down. That was Cutter Gauthier going in ahead of the play. Now a centering feed for Anaheim. Penalty coming up to the Rangers, and Anaheim will get an opportunity here to go ahead on special teams.
I agree with this call. It was a blatant hold or hook. It's determined to be what's going to be the exact call. Let's take a listen.
New York penalty number 17. 2-minute minor hooking.
All righty.
Yeah, it's when the body language wins on the hook, and of course in this case it was Leo Carlsson accepts that pass. He's near side dot lane. It was a spinorama pass back to Cutter Gauthier, and when that body, you can see by eye test, it's pulled back along with the hook. It's a surefire call. You missed it. Jackson Lacombe, the lone goal scorer for the Ducks. It was a short-handed goal, assisted by Ryan Poehling and Jacob Trouba, and what a beautiful play that was earlier in the game, right? Ryan Poehling with some serious speed on the outside, and Al Comer with the finish.
So Anaheim with a big opportunity here. 5-on-4. It's a JMG power play. Keep it down in the defensive zone for New York. Might have a chance to score here. Almost 4.5 minutes gone by in the third period. Troy Terry's on the ice going after the loose puck, but it's New York getting possession right away, and JT Miller slaps it all the way down.
Well, after a great effort from Mikhail Granlund skating towards his puck and lifting the stick at the last second from the Rangers player, a little bit slow to that puck on the follow-up was Troy Terry. Almost took it for granted, and as we just saw behind the net, the Rangers get the clear, and that one was off the stick of Vladislav Gavrikov.
All right. Anaheim starts up the ice. Don't waste much time. Lacombe stopped at his own blue line. Dropped the puck back to Terry. Played ahead for Leo Carlsson. Tried to get it back to Terry, and it swung and partially deflected out the center by the homestanding Rangers.
And that play was negated on an entry attempt in the second period. Back at Seneca, getting that cross pass from Cutter Gauthier, and the Rangers stuffing that one. And well, Carrick is going to get the clear on this one, about top of the circles on the near side. Look, that at some point you got to switch it up, right? On some of these set breakouts, this Rangers team is really reading that drop pass well, stuffing several attempts. Oh, here's Cutter Gauthier.
Oh, with a shot. Bounced out of the rink and back on the ice. Nice thought there. Looked good, just couldn't get a shot away, which might have beaten the Ranger goaltender.
And really to beat that pressure, once again, the Rangers stuffing the Anaheim Ducks multiple times on the entries on those set breakouts. You got to come with speed, exactly what we just saw from Cutter Gauthier, looking for communication you can count on. Hytera Puck Radios keep your team connected nationwide, instantly and reliably. Visit Hytera.us, that's Hytera.us.
Want to thank all of our great sponsors, not only on the broadcast, but just general supporters of the Anaheim Ducks, not only this year, but over the years. Pretty entertaining, huh, folks? Exciting when the Ducks play at home now with the team they have. Meanwhile, New York will clear the puck all the way down on goal. Dostal stop that one.
Yeah, that was a big clear right there, and I tell you what, that was Shesterkin. Oh, there's a goal by Gauthier.
Yeah, Cutter Gauthier gets on the board. He was speeding towards the goal crease, never moved left or right, just shot the puck, and he beat Shesterkin cleanly, and that's a big one. Early in the third, the Ducks have a 2-1 lead.
How about that pass from back at Seneca? That was rifled over. It was Seneca here near side boards on the entry. He rifles it over to Cutter Gauthier. You won't see a quicker release in the National Hockey League. How quick was that catch and release? My, oh my, a beauty.
Yep, he's fun to watch. The guy's got some ability, and he can beat you from a lot of different places.
I'm still amazed. I mean, he just collected that puck. It was almost so quick that it looked like a one-touch from first glance. He caught that thing, scooped it up like butter, and in an instant, it was off his blade.
Ducks 2, Rangers 1. 13:56 to go, third period, so stay with us. This has got a terrific ending in sight, I guarantee you that. Here's New York letting a shot go, and it's fired wide on a close-in shot by Panarin.
And that's not the first time he's tried that short side low. Oh, there's a elbow hitting shot there by Eero Vakanainen.
Here comes Anaheim back, opening up the play, so to speak. Wide open right now, back and forth we go, each end of the rink. Killorn, wrap it around the boards to the right wing side for Gudis, who steps in to make a play off a Ranger stick. Winds up on the left wing wall, and it's New York there gathering enough people to play the puck themselves. Go from one side of the rink to the other, and now out to center ice. Rangers just made a change off the bench. Panarin feeds it. Opportunity in front of the net. It's loose there. I'll tell you what happened. JT Miller went to grab the pass with his glove hand. Never did get to it, so maybe a big-time scoring chance by the board there.
Yeah, that was impressive, and that flip pass to Miller there was from Shearian. What a backhand exit pass from Miller behind the goal line there on the far side to Sheary there, who is middle support. That was smooth.
Ian Moore shoots it in the lineup tonight for Anaheim in the second to last game on the trip. Here's the Ranger attack. They go behind the net. Carrick with it, the former Duck, checked on the play. Oh, and then a collision down in the corner to the left of Dostal. Everybody appears to be okay. Puck at the blue line, a shot! Dostal made the save. I'm not sure he saw all of that as it got close to his goal stick.
Yeah, that puck on the far side point was released by Braden Schneider. One crossover, and he finds a window of the net, gets it there, and at the last second, Lukas Dostal gets a blocker on it.
Oh, Rempe, the big guy for New York. Hard to move when he's got a guy like Lacombe all wrestled up against the board. Lacombe gets free now, tries to clear, can't. A shot off the left wing wall, fired wide. That was Gavrikov, the defenseman. Big part of this New York Ranger team. They steal the puck, shooting one over the right shoulder of Dostal that time.
Well, a tough failed clear there by Mason McTavish as he just plows Trocheck into the boards. Trocheck gets that puck and tosses a shot on net. The Rangers get a follow-up shot there, nicely gloved down by Lukas Dostal.
11:26 to go. Don't you go anywhere. It's Anaheim, the Ducks 2. New York, the Rangers 1, and we're coming back to Madison Square Garden after this timeout on Duckstream, powered by Tunic.
This December, we'll bring something amazing. A place where 1.2 million square feet of game-changing medicine meet 300 acres of tranquility. It's a place built for everyone in Orange County and designed just for you. Prepare to meet the new UCI Health Irvine Hospital. World-class academic healthcare right here at home. Discover more at ucihealth.org/Irvine Hospital. Powered by UC Irvine.
Introducing Lineage Watch Company, an independent American watch brand proudly owned and operated in Southern California. Designed, engineered, tested, and hand-assembled in the USA, Lineage watches are uniquely powered by American-built movements. Define your legacy today with a Lineage timepiece at lineagewatchco.com. That is lineagewatchco.com.
Remember when instant connection meant just one push? Hytera brings it back with modern POC radios that deliver crystal clear nationwide communication. Whether coordinating fleets or large facilities, Hytera POC radios deliver reliable communication that keeps your team talking anytime, anywhere. Stay connected, stay efficient, stay ahead with Hytera POC radios. Visit hytera.us today. That's hytera.us.
Well, quick reminder, tonight's broadcast property of the Anaheim Ducks Hockey Club. Any rebroadcast of tonight's game, either whole or in part, without the express written consent of the Anaheim Ducks and the National Hockey League is strictly prohibited.
And Cutter Gauthier, he gets the go-ahead goal, his 17th of the season. The power play goal assisted by Beckett Seneca and Holzauer.
All right, from the face-off, the Rangers get possession. Make a play near the left point area to Braden Schneider. Goes behind the net. Puck winds up in the far right-hand corner. Vetrano there with a hit on one of the Rangers down in the corner. Kept him from going after the loose puck. Rangers get it right back, though. Feed it out in front, and Anaheim will get to it. Chance to move it quickly to center, and it's fired in by Vetrano. Played there by Lacombe, that young defenseman up front trying to get something going offensively. And then a shot off the post. That one was close. Another shot. That one stopped by Shesterkin. And the Ranger team get it out.
How about that turnaround clapper from Frank Vetrano, top of the circles, more towards the boards on the far side. He just spun around. He clappered it there, and it hit the near side post. It's the far side from his vantage point. That was something else.
I'll tell you, Ross Johnson's looking for somebody to hit on the ice. You can just feel it.
Someone go him.
Center ice, Radko Gudas flips it in, and the Rangers regroup with 10:16 to go in the third period.
I double dare you.
2-1, Anaheim leads. All I want is a victory and 2 points for the Anaheim Ducks. Get it any way you can. Here's the Rangers out high, a shot knocked down by Minchikov, who's paired with Gudas on that deep pair of this ship. Ross Johnston bang it in from the neutral zone from in front of the Ranger bench. New York fast to go get it. Now move it ahead up on right wing. Chance for them to cause some havoc now. Kick the puck to the near board as we look on. High above this facility. Couple of battles, one-on-one in the corner. Rangers lose the puck. Anaheim will get it. Here comes Cutter Gauthier. Does he have another goal in him? Well, he's poke-checked on his way down to the goal line. And back come the Rangers one more time, led by Brett Berard. Into the Anaheim zone. Ducks double team him, and Kaloran stripped it right off his stick.
Yeah, that was a great play from Alex Kaloran, lifting the stick of Brodzinski. He snatches that puck, and that looked a lot easier than I know it was.
Gavrikov initiates the breakout for New York. Puck inside the Anaheim blue line. And here come the Ducks with a chance to do some damage. Trouba initiated the breakout. A steal by the Rangers at their own line. The big guy, Rempe, just pushing into one of the Anaheim players. That's the big guy, Trouba. That'd be an interesting scrap. Puck in behind the Anaheim goal. Shot up the boards. Rangers keep it in. The former Duck, Carrick, moving in against Seneca, and then Lacombe stripped him from the puck. And here they come to center, 3-on-3, but the Rangers come back. Lose it again. Seneca moves in on right wing, and the play is going to be whistled down. And we have a timeout upcoming. A lot of minutes off the big scoreboard here during that sequence. 8:26 to play in regulation. The Ducks holding a precarious 2-1 lead. And you're listening to all of it tonight on Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
The scrape of blades, the clash of sticks. Hockey's more than a game. It's unrelenting, never-give-up moments that make you feel alive. And so you commit to the weekly ups and downs, the long road to the playoffs. You wear your heart on your sleeve and your jersey with pride. And when you're there for your team, the NHL Shop is there for you. Check out the largest selection of official NHL gear at NHLShop.com. Fanatics experience.
NHL fans, give yourself some great looks this season and get Anaheim Ducks tickets at Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Anaheim Ducks and the NHL, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available for every game, so you can catch all the action live all season long. If your plans change, you can sell or transfer your tickets, and mobile tickets make it easy to get into the arena in time for puck drop. With Ticketmaster, you'll ensure that when they shoot, you'll score. Get tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Ducks.
Invite all your favorite people to the next Ducks home game at Honda Center. Host your guests in a private suite, and the memories you'll create with them will last a lifetime. Amenities include a comfortable space for anywhere from 15 to as many as 40 friends. a hefty food and beverage credit, access to all the amenities of the club level, reserved parking, and much more. For inquiries, visit hondacenter.com/rental suites.
A nail-biter here at the Garden. Ducks 2, Blue Shirts 1, 8:26 remaining in the third period. Text the postgame show, 89 714-439-8422. It's been a dandy so far. We'd love to hear your thoughts on tonight's game.
Yep, that's coming up soon. Hey, by the way, interesting. Usually a team that's doing well in the face-off circles ahead, but the Ducks have won 31.6% of the draws, 68% for New York, and Anaheim leads in this contest, third period, 2-1. Doesn't make sense some nights. Here's the puck moved out by Gudas all the way down the ice. Rangers scoot in after it. Will Borgen closes in, touches it, and we go back down to the other end for a face-off. Next to Lukáš Dostal, and certainly if things go the Ducks' way here, he's a big man responsible for a lot of this at this point.
Well, some stats boding really well so far in this game. 24 hits for the good guys, 19 for the New York Rangers, 11 block shots for the Ducks, 9 for the Blue Shirts, and the list goes on and on. I mean, who's the hungrier team? Well, with 6 takeaways for the Ducks, you got to pick them over the New York Rangers 4.
All right, Anaheim delivers the puck high into the air to center for Troy Terry. Somehow, Vetrano stayed onside with his left skate. Puck along the far board to the right of the Ranger goal. Shot kind of fanned on by Gudas there. The right-handed shooting defenseman flubbed it a little, went behind the net. Comes back near the other point, in front of the Ranger players' bench. Anaheim steals it. Now New York plays it. A one-on-one developing it against Gudas. A turn of the puck. Puck possession, Panarin back out high. Rangers close in, a shot! And that one is stopped. I'm telling you, watching this Lukáš Dostal play, I mean, the puck's in his glove. I don't even know how he saw it from where he was and where the puck was shot. Inside the blue line, he has been terrific throughout the game tonight.
Well, Matthew Robertson, some long, powerful crossovers, brings him just to the inside of the mid-ice line and propels him to the near side boards. He kicks it out to Will Borgen. Borgen, about 5 feet above the near side top of the circles, release a howitzer, and I mean, to your point, just fending off everything in front of him, somehow finds a way to flash that leather of the glove. It's so impressive, Steve.
Yeah, and he's so calm and cool, too, about it. Oh, pretty interesting young man, and we wish him the best throughout his Ducks career. Here is Trouba. Over to Lacombe, a shot. A glove save by Shesterkin will keep him and his team in the contest.
Yeah, nice D-to-D pass from the mid-ice blue line on the offensive zone blue line for Trouba. He goes far side to Jax Lacombe. He collects that puck well, finds a lane to the net, gets it there. Nice glove stop by Igor Shesterkin.
Big crowd here, not many empty seats. Face-off coming up to the right of Shesterkin. This would be a feather in our cap if you get a victory. 2 points against this hockey club. They're pretty good. Rangers get the puck, fire it up ahead to their own blue line for Taylor Radish. Now in front of the Anaheim players' bench. Puck is ratcheted in there on a moving shot by Soucy. Played out by Anaheim to keep the trouble down at the other end. Ross Johnston in pursuit. Ducks go after the puck in the neutral zone, and coming back to help out is Palin. Drops it to Gudas, and then Rempe takes a run at Radko Gudas. No harm done there. Rempe gets it at center ice. I have to admit, he's a big guy. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
And he can skate well, too, right?
Yep.
And he's not a bad offensive player, just when it comes to an enforcer, being able to handle the puck, get on the forecheck as Alex Killorn picks up the puck right around the offensive zone slot area.
Yeah, he goes in. Boy, another goal here by Anaheim would take a little pressure off because the lead right now at the moment, 1 goal. Carlson out with Killorn and Cutter-Gauthier, and those three capable of getting that goal. Meanwhile, a whistle, stoppage of play, and we're going to get a face-off coming back in the New York Ranger defensive zone.
I'm not taking anything away from this New York Rangers team, but we know the Anaheim Ducks have better, right? I tell you what, if it wasn't for Lukáš Dostal, it would have been a different story here at this point in time. 5:57 remaining in the third period. And there's just been so many high-danger scoring chances against. He's been a brick wall, but you really got to like how the Ducks have competed here in this third period, right? They've done what is necessary to really have the 2-1 lead as it stands.
A lot of good things. As you mentioned, here's New York getting possession of the puck, and they'll throw it up ahead. Panarin, he knows how to score goals, comes to the slot, lost it. That's a big breakout now by Anaheim with Seneca trying to move in along with Kreider and McTavish. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if they can get a big insurance goal here. Rangers have it. They're down by 1 goal to Anaheim, 2-1, 5:27 to go, third period. Here at Madison Square Garden. Rangers go towards the front of the net, but they make a pass instead. And the puck got through the guy coming in late, and the goaltender makes a play, shooting it to center ice.
Yeah, it was far side dot lane. Noah Laba was going towards the net, and he tried to send a 5-footer to Will Cooley, and it had no address. It goes down into the neutral zone.
Leo Carlson, nifty drop pass for Gudas. Ahead for Killorn, and it's played by Shesterkin, the Ranger goaltender. And on the other end, Lukas Dostal's gone all the way for Anaheim. If you just tuned us in, Leo Carlson, short pass up the right side. Killorn in pursuit of the puck, touched it, tries to steal it, does. Gets some support now from his teammates. Near the line, Cutter Gauthier back to Killorn. He's due a goal. Like to see him get one here. He tried to center it, knocked away. Cutter Gauthier shot towards the goaltender, looking to his right. That one blocked before it got in that crease area.
And now we're starting to see vintage Cutter Gauthier. How about that little turnaround attempt at the net? And although it hits the Rangers player's skate there, he's starting to have that mentality back, right? Of just shoot anything and everything, no matter if he's at the goal line area or exactly where he shot it there, right around the faceoff dot.
Fans getting a little restless here. 3:58 to go, third period. Ducks lead is 1 goal. Trying to move around Lacombe in front, a shot, and it's blocked before it got to Dostal that time. Big defensive play.
A game-saving block from Mikael Granlund. How about him selling out? That was huge.
Here comes New York again on the move. Play it on the left wing side. They center it, but it was blocked by the Anaheim defense. And moved ahead for Troy Terry, who comes to center, slips it in, and then makes a change along with his 2 running mates there.
Yeah, good on Troy Terry for not potentially getting an icing call, sending that from below the red line here on the near side. He fights for that positioning, crosses the red line, gets it in a corner. That was huge.
Anaheim Ducks are in a good spot here. We'll see if it continues in a moment. 3:19 to go, and the Ducks lead is 1 goal here in New York City. On Duckstream, powered by TuneIn.
The year-end clearance sale is going on now at your helpful Honda dealers. Honda cars, SUVs, and trucks are on clearance during Happy Honda Days. Save thousands on a new Honda today with 0.99% financing. 2025 Accords, Pilots, and Ridgelines are on clearance. Plus, see big savings on the full Honda line, like financing as low as 0.99% APR on a new 2025 Ridgeline. Don't miss Happy Honda Days. Search your local Honda dealer today. See dealer for financing details. Financing on credit approval. Offer ends 1/5/26.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com and score big. Orange County's premier injury firm and official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks. At Easton & Easton, our family of litigators has more than 100 years combined experience fighting the insurance companies in all types of injury accidents. With our family, every case is personal and handled by an actual attorney. Call to speak with an attorney today at 1-833-EASTONS. That's 1-833-EASTONS. Let our family help yours at EastonLawFirm.com.
Visit EastonLawFirm.com to score big. Official personal injury attorneys of the Anaheim Ducks.
Back at Madison Square Garden, the third period, the Ducks have a 1-goal lead on the Rangers right now. Emerson, you just talked about how you like the compete from the Ducks in this period in particular. Is it going to be that compete these last few minutes that keeps them up in this game?
100%. I really have liked their ability to protect the puck and their puck management. They haven't been throwing just pucks and plays away. They've been delaying. Beckett Seneca at the far side blue line. He keeps his team on side by getting onside first and recollecting the puck. They're just playing such heads-up hockey. So, AD, just to answer your question, it's the perfect combination of playing smart, heads-up hockey, doing the right things, not giving it to Igor Shesterkin anymore. That's one thing on the forecheck I've noticed, keeping away from the wall and really deadening in the corner. And yes, it's that relentlessness. It's the hunger they've shown. It's really fun to watch.
All right, here's Anaheim with possession of the puck. Cutter Gauthier's up there with Leo Carlson. Alex Killorn, maybe they can get the goal that takes a little pressure off. 2-1 Anaheim here against the Rangers in New York City. Puck is scooped up by Dostal with help from his friend Radko Gudas. And we'll have a face-off coming up. 26-23. Close in that department. Rangers have 3 more in the Ducks. In just 3 minutes to play in regulation time.
And as you just heard, she asked great questions. She has all the answers. Text AD on the postgame show, 714-439-8422. And on the road, she's the one to be sure to get all your messages out for all of Orange Country to listen to. I can't wait.
Yep. Boy, this would be a nice one to get in the win column. I can assure you that. Rangers with the puck behind the net. Center it, and the puck bounced off the defenseman's skate. And that, of course, Jackson Lacombe. Oh, seems to be in the right area at the right time. Here comes New York. Fires to center ice. Mikhail Granlund intercepts to the red line. Tried to push it ahead. Ducks chase it down in the neutral zone. Played there by Troy Terry. Feeds ahead for Mikhail Granlund, one hand on the stick. Gavrikov is there to knock it free for the Rangers. Played ahead. They're on a mission here. They're the team that's trailing 2-1 with now just 2:19 left to play in regulation.
Well, we don't feel bad about it, but boy, that was a tough break for the New York Rangers. Johnny Brodzinski was at the near side offensive zone blue line. What looked like a routine exception of the puck. He manages to bobble it, and that's why it was called an offside. So lucky break for the Ducks.
All the coaches alongside the head coach, Joel Quenneville, involved, peering out at the play. Everyone keeping their fingers crossed if they're a Ducks fan back home. 2-1 Anaheim. 2:09 to play. 2 minutes, 7 seconds now. Now the Rangers go to play the puck, can't get it out. Now we'll try a second time and use the glass on the penalty box side of the rink right below us to clear it in deep. Rangers go after it, but Anaheim have the numbers there with Beckett Seneca slowly moving to center as the Rangers make a perhaps second to last, third to last change of personnel off the bench on the far side of the rink. Here's Lacombe banging it and knocked away by Anaheim and cleared down.
How about the confidence shown by Beckett Seneca? Just cutting back there right in front of Lukas Dostal. He zigzags up the ice as the world's best do. And he finds himself near side, top of the circles. He opts to rip that puck short side high. It goes high and wide, but how about just the confidence that he poises at this point in the game?
Well, we're waiting to see Shesterkin leave the ice. It might be shortly. 1:07 left, and there he goes. Extra attacker on the ice for New York, who trail Anaheim 2-1. There's the announcement. 1 minute left, third period. Hang on, Ducks fans. A shot. High slot blocked before it got close to Dostal that time. Far side of the rink. Anaheim pushing it ahead. The Ranger goal is empty. And New York moves it quickly to center ice. Down by a goal. Anaheim clears it. Lacombe played ahead there for Leo Carlson. That one failed to connect. Back come the Rangers, led by Lafreniere. Haven't heard his name a whole lot tonight. He gets the puck, moves it to Panarin. Knocked away Anaheim. 2-on-1, open net, and they score! The Ducks might have just wrapped it up there with the third goal of the hockey game to make it 3-1. And what a performance here at Madison Square Garden. A big-time goal and a possible win, 2 points in about 21.6 left.
Cutter Gauthier just the man you want there receiving that puck. Why? Because he's got all the speed in the world. He burns by all the Rangers players. He puts the pressure behind him and then slides it right into the open net. How about the patience? Alex Killorn. How about the feed from Theo Carlson? Fun stuff all around.
Here's the hosts, the New York Rangers, struggling. 8 seconds left. Ducks are going to win this game against a good New York team. A shot, score! The Ducks get it again! Another goal, this time by the young defenseman Minchikov. And that will definitely finish up this game. Shesterkin with a disappointed look, holding on to the post. The Anaheim Ducks with a big win tonight in New York City. It's 4-1 over the Rangers with 2.9 seconds left.
What a dagger. What a near side delay. Ryan Poehling does it again. I'm telling you, he's been such a huge addition to this Ducks club. Pavel Mintyukov, he's aggressive there, weak side. And how about that rooftop finish? Oh, the boos come down here at the Garden. Well, as a Ducks fan, you'll love to hear it.
How does Chris Kreider and Jacob Trouba feel about this one?
And Frank Vetrano and Ryan Strome, how about the return for these guys? Job well done.
Yep. All in all, great night here as they head to Columbus, Ohio after the game tonight. We'll come back with our post-game festivities in just a moment. Again, the final Anaheim 4 and the homestanding New York Rangers 1. Back in a moment on Duck Stream. It's powered by TuneIn.
The scrape of blades.
The confidence when you get cold-cocked like this. A really successful organization, Jim Cronin, Art Aaron, Tim Romani, who built Kaminsky Park, to sort of huddle and say, okay, what do we do with this? Do we want 5 draft picks? What are we going to do without Joe? Well, that was an idiot test, right? What are you going to do without Joe? You're going to end up in the toilet. And Joe was, somebody that Pierre saw as a potential successor for him when he was no longer interested in being the president of the team. And so there was so much at stake. In essence, what you do, you bang around like a pinball for about 3 days trying to figure out where the restroom is. But then you get your act together and you say, okay, well, let's not waste this crisis. What would we need to do to put ourselves, the company, in the best position to feel smart about matching this offer? And the answer was pretty simple. You're not going to take money from the film company and pay a professional athlete and say, thanks for, you've grown up, Beacon, you've done a great job, and as a prize, we're going to take all your money away and play a hockey player. That wouldn't happen. But what that did is it allowed me to pick up the phone and call the mayor and say, hey, Wellington, look, let's finish the arena deal, because in order to sell to all of our free agents a vision about what Denver sports and Colorado sports can be, we should be in a state-of-the-art venue. And we've got, all the pieces in place to do that. Let's finish that deal. That'll send a message. And these things we're haggling over, I need them to pay Joe Sakic and keep the team together. We've got to be able to put a respectable product on the ice. Number 2, great corporate partner, Liberty Media. They're legendary in the media business. And to reach out to them and say, look, now we have the arena. We've got these 2 teams and things are relatively stable. How would you like to invest in a small piece? And not coincidentally, the exact number that we need to match this offer. So I'm padding, our resources. And then the final piece, which was the one we were pretty confident we could get done. We didn't know if we'd get any of it done, but we were confident we might get this last one done, is that Fox wanted to re-up with the Avalanche and the Nuggets. So to cement them for a long period of time and maybe recalibrate the rights payment so we got more up front, again, improving, that gave us the strength to then turn around and on day 7 and say, oops, sorry, he's staying.
MLB Network Radio is your home for 24/7 baseball talk, featuring on-site coverage of every major event from spring training through the World Series and expert analysis from former general managers and players. SiriusXM Channel 89.
I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your SiriusXM NHL schedule for Monday, December the 15th. All times are Eastern, and please remember, all games, times, and channels are subject to change. Check SiriusXM.com for the latest updates. In the NHL, New York Rangers take on the Anaheim Ducks at 7 p.m. Rangers on Sirius 208 XM 219 and Internet 938. Ducks on Internet 920. Tampa Bay Lightning face the Florida Panthers at 7 p.m. Lightning on Sirius and XM channels 91, Internet 945. Panthers on Internet 931. Winnipeg Jets face the Ottawa Senators at 7:30 p.m. Jets on Sirius 209 XM 220 and Internet 951. Sens on Internet 939. Dallas Stars face the LA Kings at 8 p.m. Stars on Sirius 211 XM 222 and Internet 928. Kings on Internet 932. St. Louis Blues face the Nashville Predators at 8 p.m. Blues on Sirius 210 XM 221 and Internet